never forget that day.
Shut up, Norman.
Hero of the hunt.
No, you are not. LaGuardia, Cessna 365 now, 1500.
We are heading for the hunt.
Negative. Disregard that last transmission.
Okay, you need to return to LaGuardia.
Negative, that was transmitted in error. Take your hand off the mic, Norman.
We are going down.
No, we are not.
We can get a view. You want to turn to land runway 13?
Negative, everything's fine here. We're continuing as planned. That's it, Norman. I'm plugging out your intercom circuit breaker.
Birds. What the deuce?
Oh, shitballs! No. Fucker.
Lucy, where are you? I'm coming!
Shut up, Norman.
Shit.
Stop the stopwatch. Up we go. Oh! When you... Oh, he's having a baby. He's lost. He's rocking back and forth. Look. So I have to start the whole shot again now. The whole thing all over again. And it's dead at night. 07020 knots. So I'm facing right into the window. New York helicopter terminal, and I can't remember the name of the fucking place, so now I have to go look it up. Here we are in Manhattan Heliport, and we're going to take off in this microlight. We're going to climb to the top of the building 3 times, come back, and then stop the stopwatch. So, where's my stopwatch? Bollocks.
I've lost an engine. I've hit the right prop on the runway. Just go down, just touch it. There we go. Good. Oh, whoa. Am I alive? Oh, Jesus Christ. Where's the runway? There it is. Oh, yeah, there we go. We're gone. We're gone. That's what happens when you go below blue line speed in an engine failure. Come on, Pissy. Hitch down. There you go. Top's coming up, hold it level, it's going to stall, otherwise... Oh no! Don't do this to me! It's too late! It's too late! Just don't stall and go into the water! Oh my god! Adding power. And up we go. Oh, I missed it! Shit! I fucking crashed.
Oh, this looks really bad. Brace for it.
Landing 1,000.
I've got to try and stop this before the end.
No, try not. Do or do not.
Oh, thank God. Yoda, you are so wise.
Nothing more will I teach you today.
At last, I'm going to steal an airplane. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, can I have a look around?
You can. Can I help you?
I need keys for Cessnas. There we go. Nice, simple start. In real life, when you're flying, you've got your life in your hands. So it's very, very important, obviously, to have the appropriate licensing, the appropriate training, including safety training, etc., etc. Whereas when you're at home in your flight simulator, there's no risk at all. Okay, she wouldn't even shake my hand at this point. It was going very, very badly, and I had probably made a fool of myself. But then it dawned on me, the 4 magic words: I have a jet.
How long we will fly with this ship?
We'll go around Wicklow a little bit.
Oh no, but when we will change the plane? You know, for the private jet, what you told me, champagne.
Oh yeah, I lied.
Hello everybody, and today is a very, very special video. We're going to announce the winners of the shout-out competition. This next channel is called Reaction Review, and I've got to say, for an X-Plane channel, this guy is putting in a lot of work. All right, I'm going to hit subscribe on his channel, and you should as well.
Now I've fucked it up again. I'm way too high, and I've got to do the whole shot all over again, which is fucking fantastic. Recording, sound. No! Where's rain? Where is fucking rain gone? Bugger! This doesn't stop now. I'll have to do this take all over again, and I won't be happy. I'll not be happy. Please stop. Please don't make me do this all over again. It's late at night. Please stop. We're driving it in a bit. Hold on, hold it up. Oh, right, that one up. And now I have to do the whole shot all over again. Brilliant. Fantastic. Very nice. Very nice. Floaty landing. That was not a floaty landing. And I'm way off the runway and I have to do the whole shot all over again. Brilliant. Just fantastic. That's just brilliant, that is. Okay, I can't seem to fly this at all. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. I've bust the G limit. Okay, I don't feel very comfortable looking at this at all. I think we need something that can handle the force, the G forces that are applied.
I sense much fear in you.
Oh God, he's back. I shouldn't have said force.
How embarrassing.
You know, the aircraft kept coming apart because it couldn't take the G force. You'll be laughing when I get this down without the force, Yoda.
You are reckless.
Maybe, but look what I'm going to fly. Well, I'm too heavy. I need to drop those fuel tanks. R2, see what you can do back there. Okay, looks like I can just about keep it. Oh.
Use the force.
Oh God, Obi-Wan is here as well. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. Oh, bloody yeah.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Of course, now I'm doing floaty. This is just not going to do. Okay, you're going to have to take the flaps up and drop the lift. Oh! Okay, 140 knots. Hopefully, I'll stop by the end of the runway, but I'm not too sure. Now, that seems to have done it. So, Yoda, what do you think?
See through you, we can.
That may be so, but the FA-18 has a much higher G-force tolerance.
How can this be?
It's G-force, Yoda. It's nothing to do with your forces.
Dangerous and disturbing, this puzzle.
Look, let's be quick about this. There's the dark side of the force, your side of the force, and G-force.
No.
Women also have a G-force, but nobody can find it. Time for murder, death, kill. The bombs will actually drop. I've highlighted it for you. Oh, it's Sam. How dare he interrupt my tutorial? Bombs away.
Es ist dem Feind gelungen, die Front in breiter Formation zu durchbrechen. Im Süden hat der Gegner Zossen genommen und stößt auf Stahnsdorf vor.
Mit dem Angriff Steiners wird das alles in Ordnung kommen.
Mein Führer, Steiner konnte nicht genügend Kräfte für einen Angriff massieren. Der Angriff Steiner ist nicht erfolgt.
Das war ein Befehl! Der Angriff Steiners war ein Befehl! Niederträchtiger, treuloser Feld! Feiglinge! Verräter, Versager! Sie ist ohne Ehre! Sie werden es saufen in ihrem eigenen Blut!
Yes, I don't like trains particularly. I don't like them. I just don't like trains. Must be something to do with this freak. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh no, I didn't get the train itself. Cheeky bastard. If it's the last thing I do... Oh, brilliant, now my engine's dead. Okay, I'm going to do a kamikaze. I'm going to shoot the bejesus out of him, and I'm going to ram him. I'm going to take the two of us out at the same time.
You're going down, you bastard! Yes, I'm gonna get you now.
This is just humiliating. There we go, chopping all the power. Chopping all the power. Bollocks. Oh, okay, it looks like we're going to make it. Power off, it's going to bounce really hard. Ooh, bit of a bounce. Bit of a bounce. Now it's not over yet. I've got to steer the aircraft and then reverse thrust. I'm using asymmetrical thrust again just to steer it. Don't go off the runway. I can't use reverses until I have it straight. Right, reverse. Oh! Fire! That's what that looks like. Brilliant. Fantastic. Oh yeah, now I've had power and it's crashed. Brilliant. Now to do the whole thing all over again. Fantastic. Reverse thrust on. Yeah, brilliant. And that's what happens. That's what happens. Oh, I don't believe it. Why won't this work? Oh, it's gonna be a hard one. Now I have to do it all over again. Start all the cameras. And yeah, this is just fabulous. Okay, that's okay. Now, let it roll out. Oh, Yoda, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so busy looking outside and ignore the instruments.
Still looking to the horizon. Nerd, here.
I know, Yoda. All my attention was diverted to making the video.
Heeded my words not, did
I
you?
used reverse thrust with the props out of sync. I failed.
The greatest teacher failure is
Oh, you're just peddling easy answers.
pass on what you have learned.
I've done it! Success! Hooray! Bit of a bouncy there, but everything's fine. I've organised. It's all good. Okay, brakey. Oh, not too much braking, not too much braking. I have it all under control. Nothing bad's going to happen. Everything's fine. Bucker. This brings new meaning to ski slopes. Let's go. Greetings! I cut that short there because it's exactly 9 o'clock Irish time now, pretty much, within a few seconds. Greetings, everybody. I hope you're all good. I was just... I was sitting here looking at the... I'm not ready either. Looking at the intro. Oh, sorry, reading the comments. So, what have we got? Davos here, USO's here, the regular's great. We've got H7H or3M4L raccoon, I think I'm going to say that. Hiya, how are you? I call you raccoon. It looks kind of like raccoon. I don't know. It's the way my head works. What are you going to do? Also, we've got them Arcadio. Once again, I can't join you. Wishing you health, wealth, and great weather with our favourite Irish dude. Oh, thank you. and Gripper, you look strange without that beard, he said, while you're looking at the intro stream. Yeah, great. People are getting used to it. I'm going to keep this look. You know, why not? I might grow my hair ridiculously long and maybe even have a ponytail. I don't know. Who cares? What are you going to do? You know, I have to have a laugh. Aerox is here as well. Hi, folks. SPDP, the right departure airport. Yes, we are. I'll type it in for you if you're following us in Flight Simulator. Just one more time. Let me get my little... These are great, by the way. I got this in France. I flew over to France. It's a small, tiny one. You can't get them, and it's very hard to get them. But I use it when I'm flying a twin or something crazy, you know. So we're starting in Peru on the North European server, and it's Sierra Papa Delta Oscar. And I hope I got that right now. So I typed that into the chat there. Also, we have Davos here with us. I think I said Davos here as well. Davos said I'll be late. He's walking the dog. Davos walking the dog. But don't worry, we'll be here for an hour or two, Davo. We will indeed. Evening all. D-Future says evening all. Yeah, hi folks. That's some 2 Bravo Mike. Glad to see Seneca once again. Can anyone get it to climb single engine at blue line speed? And that's from 2 Bravo Mike. And the answer is, last time I streamed this, to my surprise, no, I could not. No, I don't know. I updated everything in the flight simulator there for my last stream, random stream during the week. And let's hope it will this time, because I'm screwed if that's the case. Because, you know, I don't do anything right on flight simulator. And I tell you, it's fascinating. So I'm going to do everything wrong. You know by now, you'll see. If you're new, you'll see. But nothing bad's going to happen. Yes, people are getting used to the beard, but we'll see you next. That was me. I'm reading my own comments. Oh my god. This is not going to go well. Robert Tynes. First time live stream, he says. First time in multiplayer, also kind of nervous. Robert. That's Robert Tynes, I think it's pronounced. Robert, do you know what? Nervous takes so much energy, doesn't it? Just takes all your energy up. So I'm here putting myself out there. It's terrifying. I just can't. I haven't got the energy to be nervous. You know? And you see, you're in danger then. So what I'd say to you, Robert, is start badly. Start badly. Everybody starts badly. And I'm going to take that from now on. Just start badly. Otherwise, you'll never start doing anything at all. Do you know? So start badly. That's what I say. Aerox, he says, oh, good on you. Welcome to Robert Tynes. Relax. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great time. You can't do anything wrong. No, you can't. And another thing for me is I'm going to start streaming during the week. I've got to get a timetable sorted out between the YouTube videos and streaming. Okay, so I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll be on it a lot more. I'm planning. So be more YouTube videos, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm thinking. That's Colonel Clink. Just give me 1 second, Colonel Clink. I'm just in the middle of a sentence there. How are you? How are you getting on, Colonel Clink? That was actually quite rude of me.
You finish your sentence.
That was quite rude of me. I was in mid-sentence there and I said, oh, that's Colonel Clink, I said.
Oh dear.
And then I was quite rude, actually. I said, just hang on. Like the phone. Do you know, you can't really do that. Streaming. Sure. So that's quite rude of me. I was just saying, actually. Robert there was saying he's a little bit nervous because he's on live, but that's great fun. It's good nervous, giddy nervous. But they were saying in the chat that you can, you know, and I was saying start badly. Nervous takes a lot of energy, you know, but have a good time. And I was saying if you don't start badly, you don't start at all, do you?
That's very true. Yeah,
it's very true. More of the comments. Hi lad says hello. The two Bravo subscribe. Oh, thank you. So there's been some bings, Colonel Clink, and I'll just get through those. 3 minutes. There's some bings. Iron Guru has followed. Iron Guru, welcome, and thank you very much for following us. And also, two Bravo Mike has subscribed tier 1. Thank you very much for that. That's brilliant. That's great news. Keep the whole thing going. That's what that does. That keeps the entire stream going. Do you know? So that's great. I think that's pretty much all the comments. Robert Tynes says start badly. That'll work. Pronounced. Oh, great. Okay. So yeah, we're all good. And I have to say, Colonel Clink today was a scorcher.
Yes, it was.
Colonel Clink was flying today. I was flying today in the real world, and it was a lovely day, scorching hot, nice and warm, clear skies in Ireland, in the east coast anyway. I'd have to say.
It was a wee bit of cloudage. Like I went inland. I went to the Midlands, and this morning or lunchtime there was a wee bit of cloudage, but it cleared up later on when I came back. There was no cloudage whatsoever.
Oh, great. I didn't see any clouds at all. I stayed pretty local, you know, went down the coast a bit and with some students and stuff. And
surprisingly, it's like it was about ceiling was about 3,500 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
Down south a lot.
Yeah, no, that was.
Oh, you went inland. That's why, didn't you? Yeah.
And no, it's. But it was good. It was very good.
Brilliant.
I have to say.
Start badly. He says that'll work. Pronounced Hayes, by the way. Aerox. Okay, I can't read that from here. Great. So we're all happy here. Have I mentioned Iron Guru? 2 Bravo Mike. Great. So everyone's welcome. I during the week, guys, I was streaming and you know, I look over at the screen here to see the comments. Okay, you know when I crash because I'm looking over here, right? So, and I noticed after the stream I went to read the comments, and there was someone talking and they were asking loads of questions, and I don't know how I missed it. I don't know how I missed it. It must have been when I was in trouble. So apologies for that. If you're chit-chatting, if you're typing away, but I think you know that anyway. Sometimes you miss the chat. So there you go. That's my excuse and my apology for that. So who we've got with us on the service? We're on the North European server. We're in Peru. You can all join us. We've got Neza, K. Jelson P, Mal Johns, Colonel Clink, as always. USO. We've got Aerox. We've got Akai Lad. We've got Copper Hat. Brilliant. Copper Hat's with us today. We've also D-Future, as always. D-Future, we hail you. D-Future always helps out in the stream. So does Aerox, actually, and Akai. Everybody does. USO as well. Skyhawk. Raptor is with us. Raptor X. Brilliant. Welcome, Raptor. And that is it for the minute. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is there any more floating about? 12. Mountain. Oh, there's Mountain Flyco. 12. So 12 at the moment. But it'll build up, you know. So, what we'll do, Colonel Clink, what we're doing now, lads and lassies, right, under Colonel Clink's orders, right, I was going to say under Colonel Clink's orders. Anyway, sorry, Colonel Clink. We are going to fly from here, and the airfield we're going to is 12,000 feet, okay, a little bit above 12,000 feet. I'm here in the ramp, right, so I haven't flown a Seneca for a while. And we're going to start this up, and we're going to take off, and we're gonna. Now,
I'm actually surprised that I could start it. Like, you know,
that's easy enough.
I've never flown a Seneca.
Oh really? Oh great. Well, we'll ask me if you've got any questions, because none of us knows really what we're doing. Because I take it very blasé. Nothing bad's going to happen.
Nothing bad is going to happen. But it's like that I could start it. That is a good thing. Let's put the beacon on and this and that and the other.
Yeah. Before I'm just here on the screen managing my fuel. So yeah, fuel, and I always make sure you have enough fuel.
Okay.
Always make sure you have enough. Now I don't know what that'll bring us there. I don't know if that will do. So I'm being an idiot now. I'm not checking my fuel. And we'll see if we make it. I don't know. Let's see if I've got to land in the field. We don't know. So, first of all, in any aircraft, folks, you know all this, Colonel Clink. In any aircraft, you get your... Is that working now? Yes, it is. So, you check your fuel. Is fuel on, right? So, I'll just close this window here. Again, folks, if the sound is not... I turned the mic down a bit and I have it closer to my mouth because it was peaking. And peaking, it'll sound very bad when I raise my voice, you know. So I know at the stream during the week, I peaked a few times and I thought I did everything right. So I've lowered this. This is closer to my face. And let me know if you think that sounds better. Anyway, Snapple share. Snapple 1972. He says, hi, Gripper. Can't join tonight. I have to work in the morning. Hopefully next weekend. But Snapple, I will be streaming randomly during the week. And eventually, I'll have a schedule besides Sunday. Sunday's written in stone. But I will have a schedule. Okay. Right, so let's get this puppy started. So fuel, is fuel on or what? Now fuel in this is control 1 is in between and it's both on. Both tanks are on. Great. So that's the first thing. Now if I want to switch tanks, I don't have to, no. Control 1. Fuel is on. Battery. You need power. So the battery's up overhead and I'll switch the battery on. Great. I'm not following the checklist, as you know.
There's a checklist.
It's always a checklist for an airplane. Always a checklist for an airplane. I'm going to put the mixtures fully forward. Otherwise, the airplane won't start at all. The props. Well, I was going to do... No, I'll have to do a tutorial on that on YouTube one day. Props are fully forward. Cow flaps are closed. I won't bother opening them. Now we'll just run through, just get those engines started, folks. I think. What does it? Lights work, don't they? Ooh, Carnado. Carnado. We want. I'm not going to leave the fuel pumps on because it makes annoying noises. We want the magnetos for the left engine. I'm going to start the left engine first, and engine start, and let's see how we go. I just turned the camera so you can see the engine starting. Left engine. I love that sound. The sound of a Seneca is quite... Oh, I haven't cracked the throttle, that's why. There we go. I haven't cracked the throttle. It almost cut out there, folks. The right engine. Magneto's on. 1 onto 2. Start engine. Engine 2 started. Happy days. And I think that's pretty much it. We'll wing the rest of it, okay? Flaps are kind of hidden away. I'll lower 10 flaps. But my static is working. Flaps are just in here. Once we're in the cruise... Oh, I don't know how to work the autopilot on this, do I? No. We'll wing that as well. Okay, so that was enough time for people to join and get organised. We're going to take off. The windage here is coming from this way. It's a crosswind, so it doesn't matter. It's a very light crosswind. I mean, it's not going to change anything. Okay, I'm lazy. I'm not going to go all the way down to the end here with the windsock. I'm going to go up here because it's quicker. And then we can chit-chat and talk about many things myself, Colonel Clink, have in mind to talk about. Don't we, Colonel Clink?
Yeah.
Let's add some power. Go on. Oh. What was that? Hang on a minute. What the deuce? I've done the first thing wrong. Oh, God.
Forgot to
No,
take
it's
the
like
brakes off.
there's gold bars in the back. Darn camera. Let me fix the camera, folks. Just we never get off the ground at this rate. But we will very quickly. Now let's focus. I want drone speed. That's much better. See the way the tail's on the ground. I didn't notice that. I did, but I didn't. So what's happened here? I have a very weird center of gravity. Now, this does not make sense. I think Carnado may need to do an update. So, the center of gravity is too aft, but I've only got like a bugger all fuel. I don't know. So let's add the center of gravity more forward. Watch the airplane wheel here as I do this. So, well, that's rearward. See the way it goes? It's back on its weird legs there. Let's get it forward center of gravity. There we go. See? There we go. I leave it at that. That's a whole video all on its own. So let's start where we were. Adding power. Brakes should be off, and they are. And I'm taxiing out.
Center
Happy
of gravity.
days.
That is such a nuisance.
I tell you, when you're in a Cessna 172 with 4 people, and it's you're trimming, you're taking off and you're trimming forward, but like be Jesus, and then you're coming into land, you're trimming like hell. It's great to experience it, to actually see it. Gobbledot says, it's due to the McDonald's you had, and Gobbledot is not wrong. Gobbledot is not wrong. On the way home, there is a McDonald's beautifully placed off my motorway, and I went in for McDonald's, Colonel Clink.
You did?
I did.
That
I had. All hell's break loose. I had a McDonald's.
That is very inconsiderate.
It is, and it isn't, because that was my intent. So
okay.
Yeah, I went in, I drove around, and there was a big queue.
There was a queue?
There was a queue out the door.
Oh.
And it's Sunday, it's bright, and everyone's out, and all the kiddies are out. And McDonald's on the way home. Meh. And all the kiddies wanted McDonald's, and all the parents with the kiddies, and I said no.
It's
I
like
said no.
You should go just for the crack at the weekend in the afternoon to the McDonald's in Carrick Mines.
And what I can't understand, Colonel Clink, right? This is what bugs me, folks. This is one of Gripper Sim's pet peeves. I do one video of all my pet peeves. Is McDonald's, okay, or any restaurant like that, right? On a Sunday, you have so many people. We sold this many burgers last Sunday between 9 o'clock to 10 to 11, and you know there's a it's the same every time, isn't it? Roughly. So why don't they just have that ready? Right, I'm putting on 50 burgers because I know I'm going to have them sold within the hour, and they won't do that.
And there are queues, like queues. They have like parking wardens for the queues For
Yeah.
crying out loud.
I know. And they don't. It's just, there's a little bit of maths in it. It's not complicated. But McDonald's managers are dim.
Yeah. They're not the brightest, no.
No. So let's get in the air and start talking about McDonald's a bit more.
Okay.
Because it's one of my favourite subjects. And Captain VF4 is with us. The title says height alt. But, oh yes, I have to change the title. I made a mess of that. Anyway, okay, so full power. Flight like we stole it. Everything forward. We're on our way. We're going very, very high, 12,000 feet. Bad things are not going to happen. Nothing bad's going to happen. And everything will be fine.
Okay, airspeed is alive. Haha. Ah, the noise of this thing is fantastic.
Oh, jeez, I nearly... Wow, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Gears coming up.
Positive right. Now we're remaining runway. Gear up. Now I've got to work out the autopilot, folks, on this. And we're up to 500 feet. Flaps coming up.
Flaps coming up.
Now I'm going to get the lighted situation sorted, folks. Let's turn to our heading. I do not know how to operate the autopilot on the Seneca, so we're going to have some fun with that. Or I'm going to have to trim really, really accurately. I'm sitting a bit high. You know, sitting a bit high. I want to get the autopilot to show some eye candy, you know. So we're on our way. This is going to take about an hour. This leg. Oh, we're stopping somewhere in between, folks.
Yeah, we do, actually. We're gonna do a touch and go in Sierra Papa Quebec uniform.
Yeah, and our Rodriguez Ballon.
Yeah.
Rodriguez Ballon. Sierra Papa Quebec uniform. Will I make it there? I don't know.
Oh, bugger. There's a bloody hill in the way. We're starting early. Autopilot
There is,
off.
and I'm climbing like a lunatic. And I should have taken the power back a little bit ages ago. Ages ago. So I'm gonna level off at 3,000 feet here. Oh god, it's very sensitive on the trim there. Yes, a little bit sensitive in the old trim, folks. Now, what is going on here? Why isn't he working? Okay, I'm gonna have to play around with this because, you know, it is the way, folks. Now, where's the autopilot? I've got to find the autopilot and figure that out. Or maybe not. Maybe this is one of the easy ones. I'm using my SciTech here. I'll use it so you can... So is it on? Is there a master? Oh, the master autopilot. Yes, please. Master autopilot on. And altitude. I want nav. Will it follow the GPS? Let's see. I have to change it to GPS. Now we're 3,500 feet just about, folks. And there's more bings, which is great. Tux Mac B followed 7 minutes ago. Wow, is it 7 minutes? I heard that, Tux Mac B. It goes bing for me. So thank you very much for following. I'm delighted that you think it's worth it watching the crazy madness on Gripper Sim. Like this, like, you know, sometimes Tux Mac B, I'm flying along and I'm looking here and I can't see what's in front of me. You can, however. So maybe I should climb a little bit now. How do I operate that? I'll just disconnect the autopilot, shall I? So welcome, Tux Mac B. Captain Sickbag. That's very good. Colonel Clank, did you hear that? His name is Captain Sickbag. That's brilliant. That's hilarious. Captain Sickbag has followed. Oh, that does please me.
I don't want to have any. Well, I have sickbags in the cockpit, just in case. But I never ever want to have anybody ever getting sick in the cockpit.
Oh, I've had that.
Oh, that's terrible.
I have had that. I have indeed. Now, let's get the autopilot set to see, like a CDI button. See, I'm used to the Garmin 1000s. And I want to set it to... It's on GPS CDI, VLOC. Leave it in GPS. Is it slave the autopilot to this? I don't know. Yes. I'm looking over at the screen to see if anyone's saying, no, Gripper, press this button. So I want VLOG? No. Okay, look, it doesn't have to be perfectly accurate, does it, folks? You know, so we're on our way. I'm going to pop out now. There's an airport called Sierra Papa 70. We'll pass him. I think I should climb a little bit more. Now, if I get the autopilot sort of... I don't like this autopilot. It saddens me. Can I claim altitude higher? Let's just switch the altitude button here. I want to increase the altitude. So how do I do that? Anyway, we'll turn on the weather radar. We're on live weather, folks. This is real world weather. It's nighttime in Peru, though, but if I had it on nighttime, you wouldn't be able to see anything. You'll notice as well, right? Oh, the sound of the Seneca. There's the boys.
It is fantastic, I have to say.
It is. It sounds brilliant. Where's everyone else? I'm flying too fast, so I'm going to slow down for everybody else. Slow down a little bit more. There we go. Now, you'll notice, folks, the ground is slowly coming up to meet us all the time. Okay. I'll tell you who's with us. So we've got Curtin Clink, Neza, Mountain Fly, Raptor, USO, Dead Merits, Deep Future, Skyhawk. Where's everyone else? There is Copper Hash ahead. Oh, there's some of the other boys. Oh, there's more. Akai Lad, Aerox, K. Jelson P, Mal Johns, excellent. So we've got a few coming along. Deep Future is doing a brilliant job flying right beside me. And Skyhawk 61. So that is pretty darn cool. Now you'll notice we're not very high above the ground, are we? Because the ground's coming up slowly to meet us. This is under problem. See? It's this. We're going high. It's 12,000 feet plus change. The airfield we're going to. Captain Sickbag says, "Evening, Gripper. Just here for the crack. We'll fly with you one day soon. Do indeed. Anyone can join. Anyone can join. See, the ground is going up to meet us, so you know. And we're at almost 4,000 feet above sea level. So the ground is rising, and you can see ahead there the ground is getting higher with the hills in front of us. So this is going to be interesting. I'm sure my fuel is fine. I'm sure there's no problems, and I seem to be synced as well. Can I slow down a little bit more? Oh no, I'll keep that speed up because everyone can catch up then. Now, do you know what I haven't done? Right? Let's put that the autopilot at the minute. It's me. How do I activate it though? Do I press something somewhere? It's not very intuitive. These old airplanes. Oh, I don't know. I'll just use my SciTech. So let's see if the SciTech works.
Okay, let's see if that one levels out now at 10,000 feet or so.
Which?
The plane.
Oh, you've got the autopilot working?
Yeah.
Oh, it is working. Okay, I'm going to set this to 10,000 feet now before we get to those hills. In fact, okay, let's see if that works. Speed. No, I want the vertical speed. I have to get another camera, guys and girls. I have to get a camera so you can see what I'm doing. That would be very nice. So I could. Everything's in the way. Everything's in the way. Vertical speed. I want 500 feet a minute. No, it's not really working very well. It's saddening me. No, it's SciTech. SciTech is saddening me, folks. And do you know what? It's hot here in Ireland. It's hot.
The air conditioning in the Seneca is not working. I'm sweating.
We could open the window. If I had one day I get a fan. It's very loud. One day I get a fan, and you see my hair going. You know. There's Danny 106 F1. Danny, welcome. Happy flying. He's coming around because I'm going too slow for Danny. I'll pick up the speed, shall I? Now, really, if I remember correctly, 2222 would be fine-ish. So RPM is just 22. What's it? 25 in the manifold. Put it to 22. There we go. That's a bit more of a cruising. Now, I was interrupted there because I'm not paying attention to, guess what? I'm not paying attention to the fuel. And that is very naughty. So, our fuel situation, it's very precarious at the minute. And the fuel gauges are... Where are the fuel gauges? Where are the fuel gauges? Oh, okay, so on the left we've 10 gallons left, just under 10 gallons. 61 gallons per tank, it's US gallons, and 20 on the right. So will we make our first leg? We don't know. So what do? Well, I close the car flaps, and they are closed because they cause drag when they're open. Oh, hang on. Are they open?
I don't know.
Hold to close. Let's see if they're animated. Now, I should have a bit of a yaw. Very subtly put the autopilots on. Let's have a look here. Let's just have a look. The sun's... Yeah, they are automated. Brilliant. There's the cal flap under here. That's the cal flap. Right, see where the exhaust is. Just here, right? And I opened the one on the right engine. There we go. That's causing drag, right? See? It's open, cooling the engine. Happy days. So that's going to cause drag. So you want to make sure they're closed. Just, there we go. And also, I really, the first thing would be leaning the mixture. Let's have a look at the fuel flow. Those mountains are coming up pretty quickly, Let's be really silly and not check. Let's do this first. Let's prioritize our flying. And the ghosty thing has happened again. Take that back. There we go. Where's the fuel flow? Fuel flow. Where is he? There he... Hang on, that's a fuel flow, is it? No, that's quantity. There it is. That's not the way to do it.
Oh.
But we're burning 10 gallons an hour. See, right and the left, these are the... where's it? Fuel flow, yes, FF. Fuel flow. So,
what happened here?
Meaning the BJ's out of it. What happened to me?
To me, it's like it just decided to nosedive for some bizarre reason, but that's okay. So we recovered the situation.
Excellent. So there we go. That is the... Yeah, I don't know if we're going to make it over these guys. Look at that scene, it's fantastic. Peru, ladies and gentlemen.
So I'm approaching now 9,000 feet, 1,000 feet to go, and then I'm gonna see if the blooming thing is leveling out.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna fly manually. Folks. Little trim trip. So now our fuel is a little bit better. I want to get over these hills. I don't want to run out of fuel when I'm, Look, there's that left tank there. But our fuel flow seems to be a little bit better. Now, you see, my speed is going towards blue line speed now, so I'm going to add props. Now, here's the thing I'm thinking. I'll add a bit of mixture there. See, you should have them fully forward apparently. But if you're high anyway, do you not need the mixture? Anyway, this is the thing for me to find out, to discover, because I'm getting mixed messages here. So, not here, but, So, full power. We're going to get above these hills. We're going to do touch and go in Rodriguez balloon, I think it's pronounced. Let's have a look at the comments while we're climbing these mountains, which is very foolish of me. Peru Airport, tip. Seneca. I've been there in real life, flying over the Seneca lines, also visible in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Only only the drawn figures you can't really see. Okay, great. That's from Robert there again. Great. So we've made it over. We've made it over. I'm going to level off here now. Just a little bit. Because I'm so far away. It's funny in the flight simulator, because I'm so far away and not actually sitting in an airplane, your eyes don't go exactly to where you want them.
There's some real bizarreness happening here.
Oh. I'm trying to lean the mixture there. And that, and we're just about 9. That's too lean now, I can hear it. A little bit. 10 gallons an hour on each side. I heard another bing, and that's Patrick. Patrick Antonio has subscribed. Patrick, welcome to the stream. Excellent. I'm delighted you subscribed. I am streaming on YouTube as well as Twitch, and that's great. I'm going to get back to my videos, and I want to do more streaming. I want to do a bit more. You see, the thing with this streaming business, I think, like anything, you got to work a bit harder.
Yeah.
Got to put in the time. Time's got to be put in, and I'm planning a schedule, but I've been saying that for a long time. But I'm really going to do it now. I'm really quite serious. It's all down to subscribers and all that kind of stuff, and all the views.
This is bizarre. So I set the altitude to 10,000, which is, well, that autopilot here doesn't seem to give two thoughts about, right?
Okay.
And it's like, so it climbs all the way through, right? And it says, hang on a second. So I basically set then the altitude, like to trim the altitude. So that's what it does now. And yeah, this is completely bizarre. Completely bizarre behavior of the autopilot.
Yeah. Well, you never use the autopilot in these anyway. They're all training aircraft. Now, lots of bing bings. Patrick, I think I said he subscribed. Joe Ottio has subscribed. Thank you very much, Joe. I call you Joe, if that's okay. Josio. Lockheed 71 Blackbird 71 has subscribed. Lockheed Blackbird, thank you very much. Welcome to the crazy madness of Gripper Sim. Nothing bad is going to happen. And Jitterbug, Jitter Rings has subbed as well. Jitter Rings, welcome. So welcome, guys. It's another one. Tutu Gamer 849 has followed as well. Welcome everybody. We religiously we stream every Sunday, 2100 hours Irish time. Okay, and that's written in stone. And at the minute I'm streaming randomly during the week. Do you know, when I get the time? Because some people miss it. Do you know? Because they're living in different parts of the world, and they're going, I'm not staying up too late, Gripper Sim. And that's fair enough. I get that. So I'm going to start doing more streams and YouTube videos. I'm going to kick those off again now. Okay, after my angry rant video. Well, it wasn't really an angry rant video. It's like, what are you going to do? 2 days, 2.5 days to make a 10-minute video. You know, so.
Apparently, I'm 10 miles out to that airfield where we doing
I've started
splash and dash.
I'm starting my descent.
It's like, does anybody know how deep that bloody thing is? How low?
Oh, I'm going now. I'm going. Have I got my QNH set? I'm now minus altitude. I'm at minus 50 feet now and descending. So this is interesting. I looked this up when we land. I'll try to look it up now.
I think I reckon it's about 5,000 feet or so.
Yeah, but my reading of the altitude now is wrong, because my altitude, I bet you, QNH wasn't set to begin with.
Sure. It's a VFR flight, so we're grand.
is that? Why is that nearby? Oh yeah, okay. We need the KO. I'm on my phone here, and I'm on Aero Weather. SPQU, and it gives you all the information about the airports all around the world. Does it give me the altitude in this? Come on, give me. No, it doesn't. What a bummer. I'll have to look it up.
Okay, I would be very
Elsewhere.
wrong with
But the QNH is 1027. That's like what it was in Ireland. 10 today. It's QNH 1027, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It came down to 1025.
1027. 1027. Yeah, we're on 1027. Well, not quite. Let's do 5, 26, 27. Oh yeah, okay, so that's fine. Sorry, I was wrong. That was okay. There's the airport, folks. I'm gonna go overhead for a. I'll take a right or a left. What's the wind doing there?
Oh.
The wind in is 250 at 8 knots. Yeah, so we'll take a right downwind for the other runway. Doesn't matter, it's only 7 knots, not going to make a difference. Big long runway, etc, etc, etc. So I'll take a right downwind. We're now 9,000. We're at 10,000 feet there. Guess who hasn't been above 10,000 feet in a while in a Seneca or in a steam gauge aircraft? So that was 10,000 feet, not 0 feet. And the QNH was correct. So there you go. So we're at 9,300 feet now. We're about 1,000 feet above the ground. Happy days. Interesting. Power's coming back now. Oh, just stop that. I'll lower the gear in plenty of time. Just in case something goes wrong. And there is a pitching moment when you lower the gear, which is nice. We're above blue line. I can't see nothing because I'm sitting very high. I can always... Oh, what was that? Oh, look at the prop, guys. Look at the way it... That's just like in real life. That's really cool when that happens. Look at the scenery. That is just incredible.
That's fantastic.
I'm going to take a nice long final. It's touch and go we're doing, Karen Clink, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do touch and go. I can't see. I can't kind of duck and weave my head, folks. Dig Donkeys is flying the Islander. A bit slower than you guys, but the view is beautiful. That's another video I want to make, the Islander. So we're on a nice long downwind. I love this view of this hill here, or this volcano-like thing. And we're going to turn. I'm going to lower the flaps on final. I'm kind of guessing where I am in space, folks. I'm kind of guessing where the airport is and keeping it in my head. Let's see if we turn out here. This is right in front of us. I should get a medal. If it is.
Okay, so...
I'm going to cheat, though. Oh, God.
Cheat? Cheating is no...
There it is. There it is. Not quite where I was hoping it would be. But no bother.
Okay, so I'm on a downwind. I give myself 1 notch of flaps. I don't need more because it's only
There's
a touch and
everyone
go.
there. There's a whole load of us. And
Oh, like the wigs like are fluttering in the wind. That is fantastic.
yes, the static strips.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. Yeah, just those little details. I love those little details.
Oh, that is fantastic. I just realized that as I'm looking where. So basically just flying standard with a 45-degree angle of the airport in the back to turn base.
Yep. So not the best approach, but look, what are you going to do? Into the sun, of course. When it's wet in real life, guys, and it's just rain. It's just been raining. The airfield I used to fly in Dublin there, it's very hard to see. It's really interesting.
So
anyway, it's not raining today in Peru.
It's actually interesting to see
Here's down 3 grades.
how the wheels don't come down at the same time.
Yeah, all those little nuances I love.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice little smooth touchdown. Great. Flaps up to front stage. Adding power nice and slowly. Get on the centre line gripper sim. It's difficult with the old rudders with this still, lads. Put the centre line in between your legs. I know I haven't leaned. There up we go again. Positive rate. As we're in a twin, I leave the gear down until there's no remaining runway left. Now there's no remaining runway left to stop, so gear coming up.
Props fully forward. It's best performance. The mixture, just doing the turn on final.
Flaps are up. I'm going to continue our course. That was nice little airport, folks. Let's get some eye candy for y'all. I'm going to get more eye candy. I'm going to be quick. Oh, that's what I did this week, folks. My Xbox controller broke. It's just connected. There's everyone flying there. I got myself another one.
They'll be coming down.
Because I got to be able to manipulate the views while I'm flying. And you just plug it in to Microsoft Flight Simulator. You don't have to map any keys. And it's really quite handy if you're doing your views. Who's this beside me doing brilliant? That's D-Feature. D-Feature's really getting the hang of this. D-Feature should be flying with the Thunderflies.
Oh, okay.
He's really good at doing this, you know. This.
Oops.
I see Colonel Clink. I see Colonel Clink down there.
So just on final.
Am I on course? Stay on target. Yes, I am. Excellent. It's very interesting the way things aren't to hand. That'll do. A nice slow climb. Let's have a look at our instrumenty poos. Fuel quantity is... Ooh, it's getting quite low on the left tank. We won't worry about that until we worry about that. Until we need to worry about that.
Look how the clouds like around the mountains, like, and that looks fantastic.
It is stunning, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so gear comes up. Trim.
Yeah.
And
23 will do.
Roughly 300 feet above the ground. Flaps come up. Trim. Oh, I like it the way the nose goes down when the flaps coming up. That is fantastic,
isn't it?
Yeah.
It just makes it all that more. And that's a big thing, guys. When they have the ATR out on this, because I've flown the ATR in a simulator, and I asked the guys to fly it for real, like in the real simulator, in the real commercial simulators, and that knows, oh, there's the Thunderfly. Speak of the devil. I catch them. I just get excited when I see them. I know.
So I'm gonna.
So what was I saying, Colonel Clink?
I'm gonna go.
What was I saying? For the Thunderflies.
Something about the ATR.
Oh yeah, the ATR, right? You know the flaps? That nose wants to go whoop. It wants to go right up, and you got to trim the bejesus out of it and push forward hard, like. And this is the thing. That's already why you use one stage of flaps at a time. You don't put them all down unless you know what you're doing.
Absolutely not.
So I like it when simulators do that, because it just kind of tells you, gotta think about these things. So I'm flying manually. I'm not an autopilot. Why not?
So I just, out of pure laziness, I put the autopilot to 1,000 feet per minute climb, and I don't think at this rate I make it over the mountains, even though I have full power. So bring the RPM back a wee bit.
We also have, I'm thinking, if anyone can tell me, I'm going to show you here, right? And I can't zoom in. You see this here? I want to be able to cut and paste this text. It sounds Indian, Tibetan, some Asian country, right? See it here? I want to cut and paste that and find out how to pronounce it. That person is also subscribed. It's from Asia, the steppes perhaps. If anyone recognizes that text, let me know. But thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it, and I'm delighted because a few guys from that area have subscribed during the week. And I think we should do more flying in places like, India, the steppes, all that kind of area, which we here in Western Europe and the edge of the earth. We're on the edge. Over, there's a big cliff. Forget about flat earth theory. There's a big cliff. There'll be dragons down there. So we're on the edge of the earth here. So we don't know about that other side of the earth, really, do we? Oh, I don't. but we all want to. A lot of Irish people go travelling around to Asia and the like, you know. Anyway, still climbing nicely.
Yeah, no, so far so good. Nothing bad's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna make it over the hill.
Oisk says, I'm not flying tonight, but it's nice to watch for a change. Booker Titan. Nice views. It is. Stunning.
It's like it did it again. Like, you know, it just does a nose dip, like, on the frickin' autopilot.
Yep.
There's something really wrong with this yoke.
I'll go ahead because I know it's very loud. It's very loud. So yes, Booker Titan. Excellent. Also, Booker Titan. I've ordered myself the mugs. Ooh, Thunderfly action. I've ordered the mugs because I don't know if you remember Colonel Clink. I was on. I said, "Oh, yeah. You're getting a mug. You're getting a mug." And I said, "You're getting a mug because you won the race." And I gave some away without realizing the logistics of having to get them to me, and then and getting people's addresses and all this kind of stuff. So it's taken ages, and I procrastinated a little bit because I was busy. And so they're on the way to me now. The mugs, these ones. Oh, yeah, of course. I wouldn't make a very good person on that sales TV, would I? Gripper Semi Candy Go. And it says flight like you store it in the back. Right? So I ordered those to give them out, and it's just taken ages. But if you drink water out of these, it tastes better than normal water.
Does it?
Mm.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's that Gripper Sim magic. Oh, we're in cloud and I'm frightened. It's called the Gripper Sim magic. Oh, I'm going off course. The water does indeed taste much better out of the Gripper Sim mugs than any other water.
I have to get rid of the autopilot here for a minute. Like, you know, I have to do some serious climbing. And
you're gonna have to fly manually, like I taught you.
Oh yeah.
Like it's the way it should be. Also, we have Oisk has resubscribed to your word for 2 months. Oisk, thank you very much.
Did I tell you? Like, you know,
thanks,
I actually had to fly to the countryside to drop my dog off.
Oh yes, tell us.
It's like my dog wanted to go to the countryside, and I says, I'm not gonna drive. Okay, she says, let's go to the airport. So we went to the airport, pulled the plane out, dog got in the bag, goes to sleep. Like, you know, I'm sitting there like, you know, like a dope, like, you know, like flying the airplane, like, you know, the dog sits in the back and sleeps, like, you know, really, like, you know. Got a wee bit bumpy, like, you know, at some stage, like, you know, some stupid cloud comes in the way, like, you know, and says, like, I wake this dog up, like, dog goes up, like, you know, the head goes up. What you doing, daddy? Like, you know, why are you shaking the plane? And I says, it wasn't me, like, it was a cloud, like, you know.
I have to say to you, I saw Colonel Clink, I saw your dog today because I was there with you as well, right? So, this is the real airplane, folks. So, it looks like Tintin's dog, I thought. Tintin and his adventures. What happened to Colonel Clink? It sounds like you're in trouble.
Oh, I'm in big doo-doo.
Yeah, so Colonel Clink went flying with his dog today. Little dog, not a big dog. And I saw him taxiing by and the dog was looking out the window, you know, going, what the hell? I'd say the dog got an awful shock once the airplane took off. I'm wondering, Colonel Clink, did you let him put his head out the window?
No, it's like she had the window open until I got to the runway, and then I had to close the window. It's just to make sure, you know, that she doesn't decide I go and get out of the window. And so, you know, as dogs are, I see a dog, like, you know, there somewhere, and I'm gonna go and chase the dog instead while I'm in this aeroplane. And it's like, yeah, no, so I just had to close the wee bit.
Yeah. This is doing very well. Sorry, Colonel Clink, I was just, while you were, what the hell? What the hell? What's going on with my controller? What the hell?
Oh yeah, no, I got like...
The controller is not working with my mixtures.
Everything stopped for me, and...
okay, I'm having problems here now.
And then Jesus. I have to restart, and yeah.
Why isn't my controller working? My controller has stopped working, and I can't
control the airplane anymore.
I can't control the aircraft with the throttles, or the stick, or the stick. Now I'm not doing this for the. Oh, here we go. Now it's working.
Yeah, it's like everything stopped working for me controlling wise, and then
Oh,
it was
really?
like stall,
That's what happened to you.
stall, and
I've lost power entirely now.
And why is it?
Have you had that problem? Have you lost all your power?
Everything, like
So have I.
full control and everything.
I have my ailerons. I have pitch. I do not have any engines whatsoever.
And it was really, really annoying.
But it came back for you, did it?
No, I had to restart. I did a crash.
Well, I have fuel on board for the right engine for sure. But it's not. I've no power.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. I forgot full mixture for crying out loud. Wow. How high are we?
Oh no, it does stuff again. Like.
Do you know what happened there, right, Colonel Clink? Right? I'm so high, okay?
Yeah.
That of course, if you have full mixture, your engines are going to die, right? So what happened to me is, you know the way they click up forward and back?
Yeah.
And then I put them both forward, and of course, we're way above 10,000 feet now, I think. And of course it stopped. But now they're not moving again. But it's a mixture between the mixture not being operated properly, i.e. me, and the airplane is freaking out.
Okay.
But now it's back. I have control of the throttle now. I have control of the props, and that is quite bizarre. Wow.
No, that was all good. It's like I had no control at all. The yoke went, everything went, and it went just like doing whatever it wants. Okay, so now is I have a slight problem, right? So even though I said where my destination is, I don't have it now. So that's a wee bit of a problem.
Well, I can give you the. It's just hit the direct button. Do you know the direct button on the Garmin 530? It's a D with an arrow going through it. It's to the right side of the Garmin 530, and there.
Yeah, we have that thing now, and we have to look outside so we don't crash into anything.
Oh! Engine failure.
Again.
Right rudder. Engine failure on the left. Possible full. I'm not going to put full on the mixers because we just cut out then because they're so high. So okay, no panic. Don't panic. I've got rudder in to keep the ball here in the center. And are we going to be able to keep our altitude? Let's just not panic. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. I got rudder in here.
Okay, let's say you do altitude.
I've got full power on the right engine, Colonel Clink. Right. Yeah. Thinks you're going to make a difference. No, let's mixture it up.
We're going to Sierra Papa.
And we are not going to climb at this altitude. I think, if I remember serves, folks, because we're so high, you will come falling down until you get to 6,000 feet. Thereabouts. So it's not going to climb very well, but the model isn't climbing anyway with one engine. Right, so I have the aircraft under control, but we're descending slightly, and we're close to blue line speed. Right, let's push it. Let's do what we shouldn't do. Actually, do you know what? I'd like some lightage. At times like this, folks, you know, lightage. Very important. There we go, some lightage there. That's not part of the emergency procedures, by the way. So getting slower and slower, okay? I'm way below blue line speed here. It's just causing drag. So we're going to have to come down, right? So what is the problem? Well, the problem is, because I was such a dummy, I've run out of fuel on the left engine. So we've got a crossfeed, and we're running out of time because I kind of just, you can't see that I'll have to change the weather whilst I'm in this emergency situation, just so you can see. There we go, that's nicer. So we're coming down whether we like it or not. Now let's get the fuel from the right tank into the left tank for the left engine. So that is here. Now I have to do some jiggery pokery here. Jiggery pokery is required. Just make sure I have that rudder in properly. Trim, because I'm gonna have to take my eyes out. So the failed is on. We want a crossfeed from the right, so we put it to crossfeed, not off.
So we found again where we go.
Not off. Not off. I've done it again, haven't I? I've done that thing again. Yeah, you know, that's just not really safe there, lads. We're gonna crash. It just would be nice to lean over with your... aren't opposable thumbs great at fingers and hands? So you can actually just use them rather than going, oh, you know, taking your... Yeah. So we're still losing height, but slowly. We nearly died there. I know. Now, what I meant to do is try and keep the aircraft steady whilst I'm doing this. So I was sure. There we go. So it's the failed engine. That side, you want to use the crossfeed for the actual failed engine, the failed engine. Now we've got both engines back.
You know, I like to have the props out of sync about 200 RPM.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds nice.
Yeah, I guess. It doesn't do the real thing. It annoys you, the real thing.
Yeah, no, I know.
But I get you. There's the Thunderflies now. I want to get an autopilot going and get some... When I land, we'll get some Thunderfly action in.
Okay, so what altitude am I now? Some 15,000 feet or something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So we kind of made a mess of that, but we're still alive because we didn't panic, Mr. Mannering, did we? Stephen Pierce 2 says, how the heck do you guys in formation keep it so close? It's insanely good flying. So what they're doing is, okay, let me put the autopilot on, at least keep us level. So what these guys are called the Thunderflies, okay? And they do this all the time. They just practice constantly. See, if I come away very quickly from the flight. I know it's very dangerous, very foolish. And I crash. So some of them have VR headsets, which makes it a lot easier. Because I joined them one day and I do it again, and it makes it easier. Now I'm not very good at it, but what they do this all the time, and they just keep practicing. And it's all about perfection, isn't it? So it looks really good against the ground there. They're practicing all the time. So who we have at the Thunderflies is we have HCBR, we have Dennis GD, Steve Solo UK, we have Masonic Lake, and from the back we have Mart 362. So they do this all the time, and it's kind of relaxing. I mean, I did this late one night with them, and I was trying to keep up, and you know, I was at the back, and it's kind of relaxing because you're in a zone. You forget about everything else. I better go back to my airplane, folks. When we come into land, we will certainly have a look. Keep an eye on them. Oh, we're still alive. Okay, great. If I go back out there. So they're quite good, to say the least. So we're going to have more looks at the Thunderflies. Now, can I fly? What's it flying off? Is it the nav? No, nav activated. Yeah, so Colonel Nate, the autopilot isn't incredibly amazing, you know, is it?
It's close to useless.
Yeah. Oh, what's this?
It's close to dangerous, like, you know.
Let's have a look at the guys. Let's see who's here. Let's see who's got the autopilot on. And death isn't imminent.
Yeah.
Now, so we have someone's in a biplane here today with us. We have Deep Future, who's flying along nicely. Let's see how many people we have flying to begin with, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23, including Colonel Clink. 23, yeah, that's 20, or 24, is it? Did I count USO? So 24 people, including the Thunderflies.
Flying along.
Yeah.
Wow.
The more the merrier, folks. The more the merrier. Good stuff, says Steve Pierce. Happy days. And thank you all earlier on. So who did we have? We had, just mention them again, and there. 2 days ago. I'll go back 2 days ago, will I? Because I did stream there, and we got quite a few from 2 days ago. Oh, hi lads, subscribe tier 1. Collie205 is followed. There's another person from Asia there who's followed. I can't pronounce it yet. I'll figure it out. Mold Malaud has followed. Joseph Rosari. John Hazini. Art Gamer, I think. Ardenad. Nico Pera. B Crawley 57. Another chap for Asia subscribed. Aaron Gallu. 2 Bravo Mike. That was an hour ago. Aaron Gallu, yeah. Tux McBee. Captain Sickbag. Brilliant. Patrick Antonio. Joe Jazzo Ottio. Lockheed 71 Blackbird. Juttering Z. Tutu Gamer. Another chap from Asia, which is great. And Oisk has resubscribed tier 1 for 2 months. Oisk, thank you very much. It's the oil which keeps the channel going, the streams going, and you know, and YouTube. So I'll get started on YouTube again very soon. I'm looking at there's another actual. Let me show you here. Do I have it on here? Sky Dolly. I'm going to look into that now. Tomorrow. It's another recording app that I found. Sky Dolly. So that's great. But Flight Recorder is still quite good. I don't know. It's just the update, I'd say, or hopefully it's just my installation that the props don't turn when I start the engine and stuff like that. You know. But yes, that'll be kicking off. Egotistic Cat, very nice, is with us. Also, we have Yellow Self 112, and he's flying. Is that the 777? Or no, it's the. That is the. What's going on with my camera? Why won't my camera do what I want it to do? That is the Dreamliner. Mountain Co Fly, Joey Mac. Dread Merits is with us as well. Dread Metis, I think it is. Tarnish 42 is with us. I see him in the back there. Tarnish is new. Welcome, Tarnish. Can I spot anyone else? Fred P is with us. He's new as well. Raptor's also kind of newish. Mountain Co Fly, I see him there. It's currently click below. What scenery is this? This is really cool. Where's my airplane gone? Am I crashing into the... No, I'm there. Now.
Did I tell you that the Turbo Arrow has been released?
Yes, I need to talk about that as well. I'm going to do a review on that this week.
And, right, it's like if you happen to own the Arrow tree beforehand, you get a discount code from the Just Flight Pro for buying the Turbo Arrow, right? And it's actually quite significant. Like, no, it's like it's about 66%.
Yeah, fair dues to Just Flight.
Yeah.
I'm going to mention that, and I mentioned the stream during the week, and I flew it during a bit last week, didn't I? Not the release version, but the pre-release version.
Yeah.
So I think that's very fair of them, and I think that's really nice to get the two of them for a huge discount.
Yeah, no, that is really, really true.
Because they're similar. They're similar, aren't they?
Well, the only difference between the tree and the turbo tree is like basically the engine. Let's be fair of it, right? And then you have like the 4 which has the T-tail. Right,
Yeah.
which is basically an arrow tree with a T-tail. No, it looks cool. Like, you know, there's loads of work in there, like, you know, so, but fair dues to them. Like, you know, if you have the arrow tree, like, you know, so you get a huge discount.
Yeah, which is very good of them. I think that was
Yeah.
very good. Just like one of those ones that you know what you're going to get. You know it's going to be good. They do a lot of
Yeah.
light aircraft. I think that was very fair of them to give that discount. They didn't really have to, I guess, but it's a good. I think the community would appreciate that. You know.
I think so, yeah. It's like, and it looks good. It really does. And it flies good as well. Like, you
Yeah.
know, for
Sounds good too.
yeah, that too. I have to try it in VR though. Like, I have to find the time to do a bit of VR flying just for the crack of it.
Absolutely. There goes Egotistic Cat. And I'm going to get this view of Yellow Shelf here, and I'm going to get rid of my mug for a moment. And we'll continue talking. And I'm going to get it so, because the Thunderflies are coming past over. Oh no, where's he gone now? Oh, Yellow Shelf's gone. He's weird. There, that's a good view there. He'll come back. I'll get rid of my mug just for a few minutes. Yeah, how do I do that? It's this one here? Yeah, I'm gone. So, we've got everybody. I get rid of the tags for you. And we have got quite a flying circus. For sure. I think the Thundercats are coming along to give me an escort.
No, you know what's actually amazing, and I don't know if you can do that in real life over a long distance, but is to fly the 787 at such a low speed.
Do you know what I meant to say that he's doing really well.
Yeah.
And his name is Yellow Shelf 112.
That's actually quite impressive.
Here come the Thunderflies now. I'm gonna
So
keep
okay.
steady for them.
When I'm looking at it, like, you know, it says to me, it's only like what 130 knots indicated. Like, you know, and that is impressive.
And he's keeping in formation. Here
Yeah,
come the
it is.
Thunderflies. And he's keeping in formation really well. So when I came home, Carmen, you know, I was up late last night.
Yeah.
Up late. I'm a night owl. I love the nighttime. I'm one of those. Yep. So, you know, 9 o'clock in the morning for me is... That's the middle of the night. Come on. It's the middle of the night.
That's like lunchtime.
It's the middle of the night for me. It's crazy. So, I got up this morning, did the flying, came back, had this big meal. Well, it wasn't a meal, it was chicken nuggets and chips. I know what you're going to say. Usually I eat healthier than that, but I had quick food. Brown food. And I had a 14-minute nap. I had a cat nap, a military nap.
Ah. Oh, Usha Haki is there. I haven't seen Usha Haki in a long time.
Usha Haki. I keep calling him USO. Usha Haki.
Well, I think it's Usha Haki.
Fred Drop is here. Fred RP at least. Dead Merits is with us. Nez is here. Tarnish 42. Copper Hat flying by. Deep Future. Joey Mack. And Papa Joe is here. He just joined as well with the Thunderflies. And of course, once again, this Saturday, I was to contact somehow, and I swear to God, I'm gonna have to get the time apart. Damn it, it's gone out of my head now. Two-Tone Murphy.
Okay.
And I'll actually, that's Saturday. He said Saturday's a good day for him. So yesterday was gone on me, between me flapping around.
You know, like I just turned on this fancy weather radar here, like, you know, and there's nothing on there. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I've got live weather here, and you know.
That's very disappointing.
So here we are. We're in the twin. Fuel. Oh God, I've gone away. Of course. What the deuce?
I thought you were using the autopilot and stuff.
No, I had it kind of manual and well trimmed out.
I love to see, like, you're going over this landscape here, like, right, and you see the sun reflection in the rivers and all that sort of stuff. That is just fantastic.
The autopilot is a little bit. It could be my understanding. It could be me. I just haven't looked into it. Yeah, that's the autopilot. He can go away.
I hope the autopilot. I hope the autopilot is not as buggy in the real plane.
Well, it's more than likely lack of knowledge, I would say.
Right,
I just have to assume that, from my end at least.
It's like I don't understand how it goes through the altitude. Like, you know, if you set the altitude and you set the vertical speed, how it goes through the altitude. Like, you know, so that bugs me a wee bit. But it's like if you just go, like, you know, to a certain altitude and you just press the altitude, it goes trim altitude, like, you know, like that seems to be fine. If you get my drift.
Yeah. 13,000 feet. Let's see if I can trim this up now. And take a little bit of power off. And trim the bejesus out of it. So we're coming back onto the amber line.
What is the airport again? The airport is at
Mako Kalpak.
12,000 feet, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go and descend this thing to 1,500 feet. 14,500 because it's Sunday. And I descend at 600 feet per minute.
So, we are. Oh my! I'll get my picture back now. And move the mic. I'm just moving stuff around here. Oh, we're coming up to the airport now. We're coming up, and we've made it. We've made it without. Both engines failing.
It's like I have to say, like I like flying just missed the screen, right? I was flying it before and like just on a widescreen, right? And like, you know, it was good, but like, you know, it was kind of tough.
Oh,
right?
Don't do that, Copperson.
And I'm flying this now on the ultra wide, right? And it's so much better.
The ultra wide screen, you have a monitor. Yes, yeah. That's right.
It's like it's like you the field of view, but it gives you, like, you know, it's not perfect because, you know, your head movement is not there and all that sort of stuff, like, you know, but it's so much better from what you see, like what you would see out of a real cockpit, like, if you get my drift.
I getcha. And also, we've still got yellow shelf. I'll speed up for him, will I? Let's speed up for yellow shelf. Right, yellow shelf. I'm on full power already. Full power.
He must be like below his approach speed.
Yeah, he's doing well. I do find that airplane does fly. It does fly very slow. It does fly well, very slow, should I say. Now let me read some of the comments because I haven't read them for a while before we get to our destination. And then we're going to do some crazy madness. Now, so we have Let's go back here and see. It's great, guys, by the way, when you're chatting amongst yourselves. If you're new to the stream, okay, and you've got questions, it's a great place to ask questions, you know, and everybody answers you. It's great to chat. Also, why is it doing that? We just stop. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do here. Before we get some eye candy there, we have. What kind of music do you listen to? Is that from me? That's from Incline. I have an odd taste in music. Well, I wouldn't say it's odd. I listen to all sorts of types of music. I listen to classical music. I listen to 80s music, 70s, 60s, 50s sometimes. I like modern music. I like all sorts of music. I've been listening to lately, what's her name? Tasha Sultana. She's an Aussie. Tasha Sultana. I got hold of her when she was on YouTube. Look up Tasha Sultana. Don't worry if you spell it wrong, you'll find it on YouTube, right? She was, she's a real Aussie chick. Stunning looking. I think. She is. And she's pretty cool, Tasha Sultana. That's the latest, and I've been listening to her since the beginning. She used to be on the streets kind of busking. Do you know? To be busking away. So yeah, all sorts of music. I was listening to Queen yesterday. Do you know?
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury. So I've got to come down now. Oh, mouse has gone crazy. Davo, he did well though. Oh no, there was something else. Prue left Olivia to the right. If I missed somebody there, I don't want to miss the new guys. Dead Merits, PA 4416K. It has less than 17 on manifold. Yeah, I'm not flying it right, really, am I?
It's like I flight at the moment 24.
The fuel is imminently going to run out. Imminently. I'm at full power. And I'm going to go overhead the runway. Oh, where's the runway? Can I see it? Oh, it's way. Scary the passengers. There it is. Big city. We're going to start throwing the aircraft down now. The crazy portion of the flying is coming up, folks. And I'm going to start throwing the aircraft around. There's Colonel Klink down there on his approach.
Yeah,
there he is.
Like pull the power back. Put the millers fully forward.
Can we access the failure menu from here?
I don't know.
I want to play with failures. I want to play with engine fires, all of that stuff.
It's like I'm still a wee bit miffed. It's about the damage model in general.
Yeah,
it's like that you can't. Something is beeping. I don't know what, but that's okay.
It'll happen. They'll get that all.
Yeah, it's like if you put the flaps. If you put the flaps down too early, like, you know, it's like it should rip them off.
Well, they won't rip off. In X-Plane they do that quite well.
Yeah.
They won't necessarily. The worst thing is one rips off and the other doesn't.
Yeah.
Or they won't. Initially they won't. If they're, they may not come down because the electric motors may not be strong enough. Yeah. I would say that's a safety feature of most light aircraft, rather than having them breaking off. But what can you do when you add full power? They're all full flaps anyway. You know.
Yeah, I don't want to try that out now. Like, you know, if they're outside the range, like, not to put the flaps down. But if you do, like, in a, you know, whatever should happen. Like, if you get my drift. Okay, give us one stage of flaps.
I'm going to run out of fuel shortly. You're probably wondering why I'm loitering above the airfield. You know, capers.
So I have the millage fully forward.
Probably wondering why I'm loitering above the airfield. You know, I'm not aware of my fuel situation, let's say.
I put the manifold pressure to 13.
So Skyhawk is down. Egotistic Cat is down. Jelson P. Oh. Have I run out of fuel? I'm out of fuel. Engines are gone. Glide approach.
Again.
Glide approach. But it's too easy, folks. Yeah, well, you know, I have to say, right? I took the fuel down randomly, and I know you all saw it at the beginning, which I always do that, right? And it's right above the airfield when the fuel runs out. We need drama, you know.
Yeah.
But we just about made it. Those are the strips Colonel Click was talking about. Look at the move. Those are the static strips, and what they do is, as you're flying along, well, let's put it this way. Let's explain it more simply. You know the way if you're ever on a big fluffy carpet, or you rub it with your hands. If you touch something else, you get static, right? It builds up. So the air going over the wings causes static friction as well, just like doing that over a fluffy jumper or something, right? And you don't want those sparks going off around fuel, because the fuel's in the wings. So these static vents dissipate the static build-up, so you don't get static shocks from an airplane. You might in a car, you know, but not in an airplane, and that's what those are for. Static strips. I should be panicking because I have no fuel left. I would like the engines to stop though, Colonel Clink.
Yeah.
So.
Is it milling? Yeah.
Yeah, and what I should have done really is, you know, feather the props there, you know. So I don't think it makes much of a difference here. So I'll cut the engines off, and the engines should stop now. Now, if I turn off the magnetos, will they stop?
I don't know.
I don't think they will.
It's like I found it not in this one, in the other twin, the Beechcraft. It's like you know, shutting one engine down, like, you know, shut the magneto down, everything down, off, like, you know, and it was still milling ahead, and there was no whatchamacallit, issue with yaw or anything, like, you know, everything what you would expect, like, you know, it just didn't materialize, like, you know.
No, my engines aren't stopped. They can still hear them, so I switched off the fuel. I switched off the magnetos. The runway should be here. If I'm wrong, I'm stuffed, and there's going to be trouble. If I'm wrong, because I'm running out of space here, folks. I'm running out of time. Oh, I'm running out of stuff. I'm running out of... Oh god, I could crash and kill loads of people now on the ground.
We are on final. Gears down.
I'm frightened.
Full flaps.
I am quite frightened. I'm at blue line speed. I'm on final, but I'm not going to make it, folks.
So bring it down now to...
I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make the runway. Nowhere to land. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Are you gonna crash into some building?
Yeah, I'm not going to make the runway. Going for Main Street. Going for Main Street. That's what happens when you lose sight of the runway, folks. Here, coming down. Full the flaps coming down. Going for Main Street. Oh my god. I misjudged that because I was chit-chatting. Can I make the Main Street without the wings?
Oh, that's where the wings are going.
Oh, big smashy smash. On the road. Yeah. Yeah.
That's not good.
No, that's not good.
I just hope none of your students see that.
They'll never fly with me again. Yeah, it's fair. Okay.
Okay, here we are.
Yeah,
Right the runway.
So a little bit of a nosy over poos. Joey Mack has decided to join me, and the Thunderflies. So whilst I was being close, oh yeah, I'll make it. You know, I'll make the runway. No, I had to land on Main Street, and I think I smashed the props up, but I don't think I hit the side of any of the buildings. So
Okay.
I'd say I have a bump on my forehead maybe, and I'd
Yeah.
say the props are gone on one of them. And yeah, so that's what happens when you lose sight of the runway. And that's in my defense. If you could look out and move your head, I would have kept sight of the runway, because I was chatting and I went too far away from it. So I'm embarrassed and saddened at the state of affairs. Yeah, so...
Yeah.
Can we take off? No, I don't take off here. the Bolivian police are after me.
Oh, dear.
I tell you what happened there. I was doing a drug for the cartel were after me or something. The police. What's that movie?
America or something like that? Or American Made?
Yeah, and I landed.
Yeah.
Or I did a what's his name?
When you
Howard
get the
Hughes.
push-
I did a Howard Hughes.
Where you get the push bike.
Yeah, I did a Howard Hughes. I can try that again.
Right, so we made it all the way. Nothing bad did happen except
I'm way too high there. That's just too easy.
Grippersim
Gripper
is
Sim stuffed it up.
shopping at Chanel's.
Gripper Sim stuffed it up. Taking all the flaps up. What's it too high? Okay, it'll happen. So now I can see the airport. So I went way off here, up here, chatting away. Great. Now we're coming down.
No.
Please, thank you. I'll have that.
No,
Thank you
nobody's
there.
nobody's gonna
That's
watch your
gone.
landing now. You're not being judged.
Now put the gear down, and I made it easy for myself, folks. Do you know? On all fairness, and see, I can't see the runway. Now I can. So I'm Paddy Last as always. Paddy Last. Now see, I'm keeping an eye on the runway, but I can't duck and weave my head. You see, that's the real problem. So I'm gonna just come over here and put all the flaps down.
Oh. George did a wee bit of a nose dive there in the middle of the runway.
Yeah, I'm doing all sorts
It's
of madness. I'm side slipping here. I got a big runway. That's fine. Okay, that's okay. I'll make it. That's fine. 100 knots. That's okay. We're going to do it. Don't have to do any crazy side slipping. There was a pilot who was flying. I can't remember his name. On the jet, he had flaps and he side slipped to do an emergency landing into a field, and he survived. In the 80s. He was from, I think it was South America. Anyway, I just had to, you know, it's like, I like the Sarkers because it feels heavy. Get on the center line, Gripper Sim. Get on the center line so you can't see them. There we go. Oh, big hard landing. Big bumpy landing. And there we go. And I coast off. I coast off the runway. And yeah, so there you go. Losing sight of the runway is a very, very bad thing to do in real life. And every time in flight sim I lose sight of the runway, it doesn't go well. That's the lesson.
Yeah.
But you see, in the sim, you can't look the same way. Now, if I did this, and I'm trying to make excuses for myself, Karen Clink, basically. If I did this VR, it'd be much easier. So, folks, yes, murder, death, kill. You never know what's going to happen when you mess about. Wow, look at everybody sitting there waiting for me to watch my awful landing. I'll do some cool stuff next, I promise you. So we got USO, Deep Future, Skyhawk, Highlight, Joey Mac, Copper Hat, Copper, Aerox, Fred, RP, Dead Merits, Egotistical Cat, Davo, NASA, Stephen Pierce, Colonel Clink, John Miles, JD Kelson. Greetings, Stephen Pierce. Welcome to the madness. Joey Mac, I said Raptor, Yellow Shelf, who's flying really slow, really well on the Dreamliner. And just one there. Is that me? Is that me? So some I can't see. Some tanks I can't see because they're all so close together. So Colonel Clink. Yeah. Oh God, here George Angolo. We got Dennis. We've got HBCR. We got the Thunderflies. Are they doing a full stop?
I do not know.
Let me have a look. Let me see. Let me get my drone speed up. Got the Thunderflies.
It's a long runway.
Thankfully it is. Terrible landing from Gripper Sim. I think we should go and do something crazy on some really short runway and judge people's landings.
Oh yeah.
Or just judge Colonel Clink's landings, shall we? We put Colonel Clink under pressure. There, folks, are the Thunderflies. I love it when they join us. They always join us on Sundays.
Colonel Clink is not worried about his landings.
Yeah, we're going to find now one of those really crazy airfields. And we're going to do some circuits there. I'm going to stop. I'm going to come to a halt. I will have a look at everyone's attempted landings. And remember, right, if you're trying to land, you stuff it up on the sim. Start badly. Don't be going, oh God, I'm embarrassed. Don't be. Because look what I just did. There's the Thunderflies. So, what airport, Colonel Clink, do you think we should...
I don't know.
You found a cool one ages ago. You found a really cool one.
The one in Nepal.
Yeah. What about someone everybody knows?
Yeah.
What about the one... What about the one... Oh, we want the Thunderflies to be able to get in as well. Well, do you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to go to the main menu very quickly. I'm going to tell everyone where we're going in the chat, okay? So don't worry. That's cheesy chat. Okay, so let's pick one of the... Because you don't want to watch me in the menus for the next hour or so. Papua New Guinea is nuts. Isn't it, Colonel Clink?
Yeah.
Papua New Guinea.
Of, like, teeny tiny airports.
Tons of them. And I think I should show off... I'd like to show off the... In fact, I might buy it now. Oh, Egotistical Cat, your friend request is accepted. Thank you very much. I think we should go to Papua New Guinea and we should start in... Oh, I want daytime. There we go. Where is Australia? There's Australia. We'll start in Whiskey X-Ray 53.
Whiskey X-Ray 53.
Yeah, that's the Bugala airstrip.
Okay.
Cargo called hello. Welcome. So I'm going to type it in. We're going to, on the same server, North European server, folks, Whiskey X-Ray 53. I'm going to take off on the... I don't know. Let me... I just buy it. The new... Oh, Just Flight. It's on their website. I have to download it and restart the sim. But I do have the PA-28 from Just Flight. PA-28. I do have the Arrow. Just Flight PA-28 Arrow, because that's new. Because I'm going to review this is the pre-release version. I don't want to restart the sim and reinstall it, and or will I? What do you say, folks? Will I buy it? People are watching. Let me know, will I buy it or will we use the pre-release version? Because all this money goes from when you subscribe, by the way, folks, or when you sub on YouTube, if you become a member on YouTube, or if you follow me on Twitter, or you sub me on Twitter, and all that money goes into a little bank account that I use for simming, and I buy these add-ons to show you. Do you know what I mean? So it goes straight back into the simulator. So that's what that's about. You should have gotten it for free, Gripper. I wouldn't want to insist on that, though, Oisk. I think that would be bad. I wouldn't want to insist. It does happen from time to time, but I wouldn't want to insist on it because that would just be. Do you know? I couldn't say it in bad then, could I? You know, I have to be truthful. Let's go to Just Flight and buy it.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy it in Just Flight. Do you know the way you get these Just Flight, and I'm going to buy it. I don't want to show you my password.
It's gonna take a wee bit to install though.
Does it take a long time?
Not a long time, but you have to log in to activate yada 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 and all that sort of stuff. No, it goes all through the installer, but
Oh. Where is it now? I've got it on the other screen. Your order set. Oh, I just want to go to the main screen now. I've logged in, please. Where is it? Microsoft add-ons. Okay, guys, so if you just joined us, we're installing the Just Flight Arrow. Where is it? Just give me a button to click, lads. Come on. I want to go into the home menus now. Flight Simulator add-on. Flight Simulators. No, I don't want a Flight Simulator. I want an add-on. And I want... See, here I am here. Oh, not logged on, am I?
So, what is the crazy airport you speak of?
It's in Papua New Guinea. You know the one? It's one of the popular ones that everyone knows about.
Yeah, but
I just want the
Okay,
arrow. I
now
have the other
I
one.
have to nose at.
I just want
No,
the
you want the
arrow.
turbo
Oh,
arrow.
are they only selling it as the? Are they only selling it as the pack?
No. Did you buy the arrow?
I have the arrow already. I have the
Yeah.
3.
So what you do is you go into your downloads,
Yeah.
and in your downloads, when you go to the arrow, then you get like a discount code, and then you just have to download the pack or whatever else, and then at the checkout you put in the discount code.
Okay, that's going to take a bit of time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll buy it for the video. So we'll use the pre-release version. It's not much of a difference. Okay, so I won't waste time because people want to see me fly stuff. Let's fly stuff, but it'll happen for the YouTube video that I'm going to do this week for Friday. So now, Whiskey X-Ray 53 we're going to start at, guys.
Yeah.
I typed that as we're starting. Okay, Whiskey X-Ray 53. And I will hit set for departure and fly.
Okay, and where are we going? Are we just gonna do circuits at the airstrip there?
We'll do a few circuits there. We'll fly somewhere else.
Okay.
Actually, yes, good point, because we want that in the GPS system, don't we? Because otherwise it'll all be going. Looking for airfields and. I didn't plan this through, guys. I didn't think this through, did I?
No.
No, I did not. So this won't take a second. This is like, remember the old days when you had your terrestrial television and it would come up and say, technical difficulties. Back in a moment. Yeah, they're all panicking in the background. So, I see everyone's there already. Brilliant. People are joining there. And let me go, if I can see the airport there. So we are starting, set as departure. Okay, there. And we want to go to, I'll choose a place randomly. I don't know what it's going to be, a little small one. We're going to go to, so I'll type this in there so everyone knows. We're going to go from Whiskey, I'll get to those bigs now because I hear people joining. Whiskey X-Ray 53, and we're going to go to, randomly picking one. Because they're nuts, some really good ones here. Whiskey Alpha Bravo Alpha. Whiskey Alpha Bravo Alpha. So let me put that in the chat. We're going to go to Whiskey Alpha Bravo Alpha. No, we're not. We're going to go from Whiskey X-Ray 53 to Whiskey Alpha Bravo Alpha. Now, everyone happy? Does that make sense, Colonel Clink?
Yeah, no, that makes sense, sort of.
I kind of picked it very quickly because, you know, I'm in my head, I'm going, people are going to go, oh, he's in the menus now, and I'm bored. It's not like, in Gripper Sim.
No, you ruined it because it's only a single end piston. Now I have to change all my controllers all over again.
Oh no.
Oh, now
you have
done it.
So. Oh god. So must I.
Brilliant.
I think so must I. I must also do this.
Yes, you do.
Crazy madness. Oh no, I'm okay. It's all about me. I'm on the wrong side of the runway, so I'll come up with everybody else. And I'll take off. I'll do a landing. And then we'll watch everyone else coming to a few landings. And then...
No, see how you get up there. Oh no, that's cheat. That is so cheat.
Yeah. I'm bad and I know it. I'll come further.
I thought now you gonna go and go.
Okay, well, I will. I will do this. I will do this for entertainment reasons, and that's what it's all about. Oh! Here comes yellow. Yellow Self. Yellow Self is in trouble. Where's my controller? I missed it. There he goes, and he's destroyed the forest.
Okay, now I have to change.
Yellow Self has destroyed the forest. That is the worst thing about that. Don't care about the passengers, but the forest. Everybody's gone nuts. Excellent. Everyone's taken off at the same time. There's a beautiful egotistical catches in a biplane. That's obviously the Carnado. Oisk's taken off. They've all taken off all at once. That's brilliant. Off we come. Akai lads coming off.
Okay.
So we're going to do a few circuits here, lads. We're going to watch your landings. And I'm going to take off the wrong way and probably die. George Angulu is taken off on the X-Cup. Followed by Aerox. Aerox is very clever because he chose an extreme microlight or extremely light aircraft. Copper Hat is also taken off with the big, massive Thunder tires. Copper Hat, nice one, and he's chosen a good aircraft there as well. Skyhawk's coming in for landing, very nice. And Nez is crashed into the fence, so I'm going to take off the wrong way now. And then, what's going on here? Control E.
Okay, so
Brakes off. Don't know if this will work, guys.
Okay, I have to change them as it's a wee bit murky here today.
I'll have crash detect off. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to try and take off. It'll probably crash in real life, okay? I've got to get to those subs. There's lots of subs coming up. Let's see if this works, shall we? Oh. No, it's not going to work. It's just not going to happen. Okay. Abort. I'm in the rocks, folks. I'm in the rocks. So I'm in the Just Flight's new Arrow. I'm going to take off, do one landing, and then I'm going to watch everybody else. And we're going to see how they're getting on. So off we go, full power. My airspeed's alive.
How do we get rid of this?
That just feels so wrong. Nose wheel collapsed. Definitely. It's very heavy. It's a very heavy aircraft. And it crashed into the trees as well. So not a good aircraft to be, you know, taken off from an airstrip like that. My engine's making all sorts of noises. My engine is
some weird noise.
And all sorts of funny noises. That's because I've screwed it up. Now we're good. Right, now the landing. Yes, the landing is the hard part. Flaps working. Flaps working. Okay, so as you can see here, the Just Flight is pretty darn good. And in all fairness, the deal they've done to get the two aircraft is very good. I'll be reviewing this and some crazy madness hopefully this week, this Friday I'm planning for.
Okay, so let's see if we get this taken off the ground. So brakes on, full power.
I'm having problems. I'm having engine problems. That's probably because it's takeoff. Here coming down. Very disorderly. I'm just going to fly it like I stole it now.
Oh, tail strike.
The engines are messed up. Coming in for our approach. Gear is down. One stage of flaps. Check the flaps. Yeah. Second stage of flaps. It's like a handbrake. And that. Full flaps. Add a bit of power to overcome that drag that I put out. Just get some control over this thing. Engine's badly damaged. Props fully forward. And I got it under control now. I feel. Get over those trees. Get over those trees. Get over those trees. Hold the power off. Over the trees. I'm losing rudder authority. Or elevator authority. Brakey, brakey, brake, brake.
So your approach speed in this thing should be 70 knots.
Ooh. I made it. So it's possible. I will buy that during the week, and I will most certainly. I'm just getting out of the way of everybody because we want to have a look what everyone else is up to, how they're getting on.
Okay, So we're doing a sharpish turn here.
Now let's put Colonel Clink under pressure. Okay, now the fun begins. The crazy madness is about to start. I'm going to get my camera speed up to scratch. I'm hoping the Thunderfly. The Thunderflies are with us. We'll have a look at those for a bit. There goes Yellow Shelf. He's taken off on the Dreamliner. I can hear the passenger screaming from here. Is he going to get away? Is he probably no? Death in the trees. Death for Yellow Shelf. And is he gonna hit it again into the forest? He's just on the stall. Very nice. Well, there was death. Death did happen, Yellow Shelf. I think my airplane's destroyed as well, in all fairness, by now. So that's Yellow Shelf. Let's go and see who's coming in. Right. Who's this? Here comes Raptor. Raptor is now under pressure. But don't worry if you do something wrong. If you crash, it's not. I mean, it's a flight simulator. It's all practice in a safe family environment. A safe family. Here comes Raptor, very nicely coming in. Very nice. Looks good. He's a Cessna 172. And very nice. He's at a part to get over the hill. And he's done a nice big jump. And is there going to be stall from Raptor? No, stall, and into the fence. So he should have stopped, but he's trying to take off the wrong way, and that's going to be quite impossible. Here comes Deep Future, landing the wrong way, downhill. He hits the side of something, and he stopped. What? He stopped. He did it. Deep Future landed the wrong way, and that's a bit of skill. That's pretty good.
Here we are. That was easy.
Where's Colonel Clink? Oh, I missed you. Yellow Shelf's coming in for a landing in the Dreamliner. Colonel Clink did a nice one. Mal Johns is in the chopper. Yellow Shelf is going nose diving into the beginning of the runway. The pilot and co-pilot is now dead. The engine's on fire. Some of the passengers are bleeding. And in a big crash. And that's the end of that village in Papua New Guinea, ladies and gentlemen. Fire, fuel everywhere. There's Neza. Neza is just really, I'd say both engines are stopped. I'd say mine. Oh, into the fence. Into the fence. Death. We need collision detection. But good attempt. You're going to get better at Neza. There's no doubt about that. Fred P's coming off, and he did well. He got off. Fred P did nice, I feel. Also, we have coming in, we have Mountain Flyco. A good aircraft for this runway. And yeah, he made it. He made it. Raptor X is also taken off. I'm going to slow my camera down because it's very jerky. A bit too jerky for my liking. We also have at the beginning, here comes George and Okai Lad. And they've both taken off together. Egotistical Cat's coming into land on the Coronado biplane, which is stunning, by the way. Oh, he nosed over. Prop strike. Pop strike. Big pop strike. You know what, guys, when you're taking off, I don't think they start on top of the hill. I don't think they start here. I wonder, do they? I'd say they really start maybe down here. Do they go down the hill?
I don't know.
Warhamster is taken off as well. And he is flying the tail dragger. What's it called? The Cessna 210 or something? He's on the tail drag, the old Cessna. He's taken off there, Warhamster. Very nice Warhamster. It looks like he's going to make it. Nez is flown over top of him. Admiral Ted is doing some very unusual stuff.
It looks like the Long Dog, the 19th.
The Long Dog, yeah. Admiral Ted is flying a helicopter. Fred, Joe, nice one. Oh, Joe might be in trouble. He's going to be a big jump over the top of the end of the big. Is he going to jam on the brakes too much? He's into the rocks and he's over. George is gone. Ambulance, please, for George. George did not make it today. Ness is in the rocks as well. Egotistic, Skyhawk, and Davo 53 are now taking off together. Egotistical Cat is a little behind, but he's taking cautious. Well done. Because now Skyhawk's nose. Skyhawk. Up he goes. Big stalls. And loop the loop. What the deuce? How did he do that? And death for Skyhawk. Egotistical Cat has hit the fence, but he's off. Just barely on Coronado's Was it what? It's the
Waco.
Waco. And then coming in, you've got Joey Mack. You've got Akailat coming in for a landing. That's very nice.
Frozen.
Frozen's coming in on the jet. Mountain Fly's taking off. And nose over for Mountain Fly. There's madness everywhere, folks. Crazy madness of all sorts of proportions. Davo is taking off here as well. He's doing lots of coming and going like yo-yos. It's berserk, folks. Windage is over there somewhere. Windage is over there. So that's pretty good. Where are the flies? See, they can't really land here, can they? I think I made a bad choice there. Raptor, D-Future. Now, where's Colonel Clink?
Colonel Clink is parked on top of the hill because he aced the landing.
I missed it again. And you're in the do it one more time, right? And I'm gonna follow you.
I'm in the
arrow, just like
arrow. Ah, now I have to start the whole bloody thing again, just because you missed it.
You're in the rocks. You're in the rocks. Just tell me when you're coming in. This Copper Hat. Copper Hat is taken off, almost stalling, but the aircraft is correct. Now this one here is stunning. This is the Coronado Waco. That's one of the best airplanes so far, I feel, in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, I haven't mentioned the Bing Bings. When I make the Bing Bings, I hear a Bing Bing, and that means people have followed or something's happened. So
here we are. We bring the mixture back a wee bit because we are.
I subscribed Tier 1 for 2 months, and that's where I left it off there. Admin So has subscribed. Zaki has subscribed. Pat, welcome, has subscribed. Welcome, Pat. 813 multiplied by 350, I'll call you. 813 x 350 he's called, has also followed. Colonel Angus. Colonel Clinky got some competition here. Colonel Angus has also followed.
Angus.
Colonel Angus.
I just have Angus on the burgers.
Indeed. Knockout has subscribed. Kevin Stewart has subscribed as well. So thank you all, guys, for subscribing.
Okay.
Thank you all. So now let's embarrass Colonel Clink.
Okay, let's bring the flaps down 1 notch of flaps, right? So brakes are loose. Happy days. We have the trim tab into the takeoff position. Happy days. Yeah, PA28.
Colonel Clink, folks.
Okay, so let's go to the edge of the hill because it's sunlit. Is it sunlit? Yeah, it's sunlit. Okay.
Smooth camera action from Ripperson. Colonel Clink, we're gonna watch Colonel Clink. Put him under pressure. There's 65,000 people watching Colonel Clink.
That's all.
Yep.
It's like, okay. Full power.
Off he goes. Colonel Clink's going. Tough. Yeah, I saw you raise the nose a bit there. Bit bumpy. That's good.
Yeah,
he's going. Oh, don't hit the fence. You barely missed the fence. Okay, you got off the ground. You didn't. Oh, right over the tree. That was very nice. Colonel Clink. And we're going to follow you. I can't keep up because of the drone camera. I'll have to increase the speed of the drone camera.
Trim.
Now we catch up. So there's Akailat. Mal Johns. Well, I landed in the town on one of the streets earlier on. And there's Mal Johns with the chopper. That is the free chopper, the only chopper flight sim. The propeller does, or sorry, the blades for the helicopter does turn. It's just when you're streaming, it doesn't turn.
Eurocopter or something like that?
That's the Eurocopter. I think it is. Yeah, it's the only helicopter near it. It's a free one.
Yeah, the one on Flight Sim TO, no?
Yes, and it's quite good apparently. I have it. I did a quick review of it. I did a quick video on it. Yeah, in Newcastle Airfield.
Oh, fantastic!
A while ago. It was part. I can't remember the video. Now you can turn around. Just giving yourself loads of time to line up and everything. Get in there, Colonel Clink. Turn around.
Oh yeah, no, I'm turning. It's like, just give me a second here.
You're not flying an elephant. 65,000 people watching. 63 now. People are beginning to switch off because you're going way out.
That's okay then.
So after we've watched Kern Clink land, we're going to take off and we're going to fly to that other airport. The Mystery Airport, which will end the stream, I'd imagine, Kern Clink. They do go downhill, Oyster says. Okay, wow. Just seems a bit risky, doesn't it? Because you have a nose over. I think they go downhill very slowly and under control. Not like what I did. So here comes Kern Clink on final. Under pressure. Under pressure. Decluttering has happened. We're in Papua New Guinea. Kern Clink's put his flaps down.
Full flaps.
Full flaps.
There's no more
Looks
flaps
good.
to go.
There is yellow again, and he looks like he's getting a bit better there, taking out of that runway. You can land in this runway the wrong way. It takes a bit of practice though, but it can be done. It's a bit of fun, you know, and I'll go by like that. That's the great thing about Flight Simulator. You forget about everything else. So here we go. Here comes Kern Clink. Get your cast your votes. Oh. Boom, boom. Gear grow. Flight. So your landing gear collapsed. But you made it. You made it. There's the helicopter. Very nice.
I think we need a new undercarriage there.
You may need you may have gotten away with it. We don't know. But it was a tough one. It's tough. It's not easy on that airplane, especially. You know, it's not easy. But nicely done, Kern Clink. We praise you. So I'm going to take off now. Everyone else is waiting for us, so we're going to take off. We'll do a flight. Control E. Because I'm lazy. Do I have the GPS? I do. I'm kind of in the rocks here, so I'm going to cheat a bit. Rather than getting stuck. I know I'm cheating a bit. What can we do? Okay, we got power. We do not have power. So you got to crack the throttle.
I don't have enough power to get up the hill.
Now I'm going to take off very gently now, okay? So we're good. We have power. I'm rolling. And I'm going to go nice and slow. Nice and slow over the hill. I think this is the trick to it. And down we go. So that'll build up. I'm applying back pressure. Now I'm adding power. Now I have full power, and the nose is up. Oh, it is difficult actually. It is a bit bumpy on the runway. I got a lot of right rudder in for some reason. What's that? Oh, I think I have the. We're off, and we're going to the Mystery Airfield that I picked. I wonder if there's a fuel pump on. We're on our way. So this is the Just Flight arrow with the deal they have. Oh, there's Yellow. Yellow, is it him? Is it him? He crashed. Egotistic Cat is on the way. So we're on our way for our final leg. Final leg of Crazy Madness. Yes. Now, I don't know what. It might be a boring runway. It might be an interesting runway. I did kind of pick it kind of randomly. We got
So the prop is fully forward. Okay.
This should take about 10 minutes this leg. If not even less actually. It's very short.
I can't remember, like it was not much now.
Not long. But can you imagine there, Papua New Guinea, if you look at Flight Simulator folks, okay? If you look at the map outside of the main menu, it's just everywhere. There's no roads, it's just all airfields. Let's read some of the comments. Bell is good fun. Yeah, the Bell, that's what it's called, the Bell helicopter. That was from Maljohn Wells. You can get a Bell 47G helicopter from Microsoft now too. It's payware though, about £25. Really? It's a payware one? From the Microsoft store, okay. Okay, it's definitely a paid helicopter as well. Oh, I know some people who'd be pleased about that. Oasis, click the YouTube link above. Okay. Beluga West. Ooh. Oh, very nice. So, yeah, it's not as steep as in the sim though. That is interesting. This is a real video of while we're in the cruise. While we're in the cruise, let me show you the video. This is the takeoff from where we just were. Okay, I'm gonna fly this well as show you. Boom. Let's go to the video here. This is the video here. That sound? No, the sound isn't coming through. But you see, there's the hill. So it does take off. It's a little bit more gentle than the simulator. See that? Oh, I'm trying to look behind and fly the airplane as well. There's the biplane. So that's that. Let's have a look at them coming into land. Very nice. Very nice. And there's the hill. So the hill is kind of a less incline. The incline is actually, you know, a bit better. I'm all over the shop here. I'm trying to fly this at the same time. There we go.
So you're saying
That's pretty impressive.
easier in real life than it is in the sim?
I think so, yeah. It always is though, folks.
Yeah.
It's always easier to fly in real life than it is a simulator. Even in the commercial flight simulators. Footbar here now. So now I have to make this properly. A nice landing, no flip-flopping around. No running out of fuel. Like I would in real life. There's the other shelf now in the Coronado Waco. Very nice. You can just see the cats there, nests there. Skyhawks below us. That's all good. So look at the view.
Okay, so I think I figured out the autopilot. It's just not connected.
How do you mean?
The vertical speed and the altitude. So you kind of have to do it manually. So you basically reduce your vertical speed when you approach your altitude. So it just goes into altitude hold.
Yeah, I think it's a bit more of a simpler one.
Yeah.
I'm trying the autopilot in Just Flight. This is the pre-release version, folks, so it's the pre-release version, so I wouldn't be worried about that. But it is damn good. Even, you know, if I flew with my... I'm going to try and get away with that one. I'm getting away with that one. Did you notice what happened there, anybody? Did you notice what happened? Did anybody notice that?
You did a stole.
No. I was too busy chatting. So the flight simulator don't feel anything. It's bizarre. The flight simulator don't feel anything, but that's no excuse. I did something that I'm not proud of. I did. I'm looking at the comments to see if anyone saw that. Maybe everybody missed it, and I got away with that. They just have to replay the video and they'll see it. It's turning to the left an awful lot. Okay, we're bombing down. We are... Oh, we've got a bit to go. It's maybe 10 minutes worth. Now, I'd like to get the autopilot working this, but this is a pre-release version. I don't know what's going to happen. Heading. Oh, there we go. Now that's okay. So, let me get my heading bug. I'm going to see if the autopilot is still going to do its justice. Come on, heading. Come on. Come on, Mr. Heading bug. There we go. I'm going to turn on the autopilot on. Heading is on. I want you to keep my heading. And my altitude. Altitude. Oh. Put it on nav here. It's working. It's working. So the autopilot's working very nicely as well. It will. That's very nice, simple. I actually have to be honest with you. In the PA-28s in real life, they're always disabled. The autopilots are removed because they're usually training aircraft. Now I'm sure you'll find an owner aircraft with an autopilot that's old, but they're not really that good. They're not the best ever. Let's have a look at the comments. The weather and time is rather nice. It is. That's from More Hamster. Yeah, Oiska's saying that the stem is steeper. It is steeper. It's not exactly as you saw in the video there. That hill is as is in real life. Into the comments there. Good. So we're doing well. Is this aircraft flying? No, it's not. It's not flying. It's not flying.
The autopilot is programming in this thing.
You're in the Just Flight as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's turn off the autopilot and turn away for the moment. There we go. Autopilot on. Heading is on. Follow my heading book. That's what it should do. No. Or do I have it? Oh, I have it on nav, no wonder. No wonder. There we go. There's a little button there for it. Now it's flying the heading, but it doesn't have the altitude. So let's see if it will actually do that. So we're maybe about 10 minutes away. Let's get some eye candy. There's T-Future right beside us. I will clean up for eye candy. I'll remove the camera just for a minute. There we go. And I'm going to run inside very quickly. We've got a bit to go. This is the pre-release version. There is, interestingly enough, that is that's a copper hat flying upside down nicely. And all the guys are flying alongside nicely. It would be nice, actually. Now that I think of it, this one up. Take the gear up. You know, that would be nice. That would be, you know, that would be nice. Go a bit faster. So we've got about 10 minutes to go. So currently, what do you think of the A28 so far, the Arrow? What do you reckon? I'm just going to the next room very, very quickly. 1 second. Hold on, start outside. Left the room very quickly, folks. Very, very quickly. And I want to make this a proper landing. So I'll be on during the week randomly. I'll have to think of some sort of schedule because you won't know when I'm on or off, you know. But Sundays are in stone. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Irish time, 9 o'clock in the evening, 2100 hours, if you want to sound fancy. And you can join us on the server, North European server. So what do you think, Colonel Klink, of the PA-28?
So it's actually quite good, I think. It's like just trying to figure out the autopilot here. So you have a choice between nav, whatchamacallit, heading, altitude, and whatnot, but you can't have everything together, so you have to do one or the other manually. So which is fine once you figure that one out. It's like, but it's very good. The sounds. Why do I have icing going on here? I don't like icing at all.
You got icing in Papua
I
New
got
Guinea in
ice.
summertime.
Yeah. Okay, let's put the heater heat on. So that is good. Prop the ice. It's like I have ice on the windscreen. Yeah.
Yellow Shelf is doing great aerobatics with us there. Deep Feature's nice. Deep Feature's got his landing gear down. Oh, you're not the first one to do it. You won't be the last. He'll take it up now, lads. Watch now. Watch. He'll take up the gear now. Deep Feature, look, he's going to take the gear up. Deep Feature has his landing gear down. Oh, maybe it's not the... Maybe he's flying something I don't have on my list. Oh, he's flying away because he's displeased that I've shamed him. Deep Feature, one of our long-time followers. We must praise Deep Feature. There's George Angola. Fred RP. Joey Mack, Egotistic, USO. Warhamster. Okay, lad. But I think the PA, the Arrow is really good as well. Sorry, the PA-28, the normal one.
It flies like a PA-28.
And do you know what I like about it? Right? The PA-28, you know Microsoft Flight Simulator, guys, you want it to be as realistic as possible in a simulator, right? And the PA-28, Karen Fink knows this as well, because he flies them as well for real life, so do I. It drops like a stone when you take the power off on final. It drops a bit, it's heavy. It's a heavy in the nose. And it works like that in the sim, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, it's good to see.
No, it's like it's very close to the real PA-28.
It is. You could use it as a procedural trainer, you know.
Yeah.
In the sim, it's for your procedures and stuff for all the mixtures and the props, and because there's a certain way of flying them.
Okay.
Effectively,
so
with it's simple as this. I won't see if I explain it a little bit. I'll have to make it into a tutorial. I'll do that one day for sure. With the I was asked about the props.
Yeah.
They change the angle of the prop. Very simply, right? When you remove the props and you take them back, you're removing the angle of the blades. You're making it less of an angle, so it's not cutting to the air as much, and it's more efficient. So you waste less fuel.
So it's basically if the prop is fully forward, it's a big fucking milling machine. Like gives you loads of power
Thrust
because
power.
it shoves the air to the back.
Yeah.
But as you get higher up, it's less effective because the air density is less, so it has less stuff to shove.
Yeah.
But it produces drag, so you feather the prop, so it gives you less drag, but it's enough to shove the air to the back.
Well said. So when you're climbing, everything fully forward.
Yeah.
When you're descending, mixture. You see, we're high here, so it may not be fully rich. But if you're, in England, Ireland, France, if you're not in high altitude, mixture fully forward, props fully forward. You use the throttle for your power. To fly.
Yeah.
But when you've no engine, you feather the props.
Absolutely.
Because that will cause more drag. So we're coming up now. I see a runway we passed.
There was some random runway on the way, and I don't get the distance to the destination, but
I'm back.
it's gonna be a wee bit of a surprise because I don't know how high the airport is.
We know nothing about the airfield.
No, absolutely nothing.
I have mugs on the way for those who are got them, won them. They're on the way to me. I said that already. Because I know you're all waiting. And for you as well, Colonel Clink.
Oh, I get a mug.
You get a mug.
That's fantastic.
You get a mug.
I shall get a cup holder for the mug.
Now, I think I did. I'll tell you what I have. Who's on? I think everyone, all the locals are on. So,
you know what is actually great in the model here of the PA28? It is. Where is he gone? Is he gone? Is he not talking to me anymore?
who?
You.
I'm here.
Oh, I thought you were gone.
I got off the. I went to get a little list I have.
Oh, you have a list?
So I want to make sure I have everyone's mugs. So I have 3. I thought there was 4, 5, including yourself. I have Arid. He knows who he is. I have Arid. I have Skidbit. Wobbly Skidbit. And I have Bunker Titan. Now Arid, I don't have his actual on-screen name here, but you know who he is. And Colonel Clink. Now if there's anyone I've missed, I think there might be one. I just have a feeling in the back of my mind there's one because we're so disorganized. I just did it off the top of my head one day. So send me an email again if you're not on that list. So Arid from Norway, Skidbit from UK, from England, and Bunker Titan from Germany. I think Bunker Titan's just living in Germany. So I don't want to give obviously too many details away. So if there's someone that got it and I didn't, you don't get it, let me know. Send me the email again. You know what to say. Because what happens, Colonel Clink, what could happen is, right?
Yeah.
Anyone who asks for a mug, send me an email, and I'll get loads of emails saying, "Oh no, you said I got one." So I have to work out a system, folks. I'll have the cost for, So there is a way of doing it. There's a way of doing it.
Yeah.
There is a way of doing it, and I'll find out. Now, where are we? We are Papua New Guinea.
Yeah, very close.
Very close, and I should start my descent. And coming back. Moving forward. Makes just fine. Coming down. There's the gear warner. I have to say the cockpit of the Just Flights airplane is very good. I'm way too high, but hopefully I can spot it. The runway.
It's like it's like it has roof marks and it is dirty. It's a dirty cockpit.
Yep. Now you probably notice. I don't know if you noticed this or not. It sounds a little bit off. This is the pre-release version. I will have the full version during the week. Autopilot come off. Off you go. Thank you, autopilot. Now where is the runway? Have you found the runway yet, Colonel Clink?
No, not yet. It's like I'm just switched the autopilot off and I'm still like kind of heading straight towards it, I think.
Oh, I'm over speeding and I can hear the rattling. This is interesting. I hear the rattling now, which is brilliant. There's no vibration like in the actual aircraft. There probably is in the full version. This flight have always done well. Is enemy somewhere? Oh, is that it there? No. That's not. I'm gonna have to fly it like a stone in a bit. Yeah. Where is he? High or low? We don't know. We don't know. Now it's right ahead of the nose somewhere. We're in live weather. It can't be that nice here. No, I want a few clouds. How dare I? I want live weather. I'm ashamed. Live weather will load. So I did the update. If you've just done the update recently, Microsoft Flight Sim guys, You gotta go into your profile. Go into what was it? What was the next menu? Profile, and then the content, and update it there as well. Everything's ahead of a lot of us.
I'm very near. I just don't know where.
There's the other shot ahead. There we go. Do a nice spin, spinny, spinny, spin, spin. Right on my nose. I'm going to lower the nose here like an idiot. Where is that runway?
I don't know yet.
I think it's over this.
It's somewhere around this river here somewhere.
My engine is having problems with that terrible landing. Should be right overhead. There it is. Oh no, it's not.
Okay,
Crazy madness, folks.
Fuel pump goes on.
Where's the runway, lads? It should be right underneath us.
I think it's after the next hill here where I am.
Wouldn't it be great if we could do this in real life? Interesting. We're interesting. I'm right overhead the runway. I'm literally overhead the runway. So say the GPS. And there's nothing that I can see that is a runway. That is interesting. I've passed it. There it is. It's an asphalt runway. It's right below me now. So I'm gonna fly like I stole it. I'll put the gear down to stop the warning. And of course, no. I go too fast. Said I'd do this properly, and I'm gonna do it properly as best as I can. So it's behind me now. So I've got some altitude to lose. It's down the valley below behind. So that would make sense. Let's breathe some speed off.
There it is. Oh, bollocks.
Yeah. oh, bad language.
Who hears bad language here? Jesus.
I hear people cursing in Twitch all the time. Really badly. They're coming down. I wouldn't worry about that kind of thing. I don't know how they operate. Sometimes people get, people get kicked for all sorts of things. Music now on Twitch is the next one.
Is it?
Yeah, you can get that's the end of your channel just like that. That's it. If you have copyright music on, there are ways of getting music. For like YouTube, you can pay. I pay for the music in YouTube. It's not the best music either. I can't get the cool stuff. Like if I wanted, music from a movie, you can't do it, and I pay for it. But no, because they're greedy guts. They're all greedy guts. It's a tough one to find.
Yeah, it's like
I'm lost again. Is it over this hill here? It might be, folks. I'll leave the gear down. We'll take it back up again.
I just jumped the flaps here like a madman.
Just going up. I love the sound of the gear.
So I hope the gear is down properly. And we just plonk it on the ground.
I'm hearing all sorts of scary noises. Since the update with this version, it's just mystery, but that's all folks. Updates, re-release versions do not match.
No, there's some weirdness going on here, alright. Oh.
Are you on final?
Yeah, sort of.
Oh, I see you. And are you gonna crash? No, he did well. There's wow, it's really deep in that valley, folks.
Yeah.
It's deep in that valley, and that is a tricky one because I got to come around here now,
That is really a tricky one.
That is
It
tough.
looks easier than it is.
That is an interesting approach.
Yeah.
Okay. I can start. I'm gonna swing it around like a lunatic.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I have the power. I have the speed. Easy now. There we go. All the flaps coming down. S-turns are happening. God. S-turns are happening. I'm too high. I said I'd do this properly. I may have to go around. Yeah, I have to go around.
I think there is some weirdness with the sound, alright. Like sometimes the PA28 sounds like a Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah, I'm getting that as well. Maybe it's not just me then.
No, I think that is some funky in the updates.
Yeah, I mean, you know this from... Not very thick as my controller. You know this from designing Newcastle Airfield.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give myself a longer approach here.
Yeah. It's
Here's the
actually
flaps are up.
it's actually very difficult if you can't look around, like, you know what I mean?
It is very difficult. Why am I losing power?
That is one of those airfields which you actually want to climb as we have.
Flaps are up. Here. I'm going into a death valley, folks. Danger, right? The valley is climbing. Is the autopilot off? Yes. Jeez. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I went into a death valley. I went into a death valley.
Very close to one side and do a steep turn somewhere.
I'm in a death valley and I'm climbing like a lunatic because I have to. Oh, I'm in a big death valley, folks. I've got myself into a pickle. This is the danger of flying Papua New Guinea. Death valley is happening. I'm going to turn it around. I need some speed. I need to lower the nose, and I'm going to embarrass myself. Okay, here we go. Turning around. Get out of that death valley. Death valley is happening, folks. Jeez, I'm going to stall. No, I'm not. Yes, I am.
Are you?
Death valley. I'm out. I'm out of the death valley. So that's brilliant, folks, because the valley's climbing and it doesn't look like it from your seated position. You know, it doesn't look like it. When you're climbing and you're going to climb, because the valley's going uphill. Now I love it. Now we're sucking diesel. Look at that. There's the airfield there. Everyone's waiting for me. I need to slow down. I'll do a few turns. When you turn, you've more drag. A crazy turn, all right. There it is. There's the runway with everybody there. I'll declutter. First stage of flaps. This runway is evil. That is evil. Obviously, you come down the valley and take a right turn. You know that. You know it's all the flaps are down. I'm still going too fast. I'm still too close. And I'm still too high. And I'm frightened.
That is sort of like a runway where you want to have a super cup.
Jesus. Oh my God. Where's it gone? How did they... What? Here we go. Here we go. It's going to happen. Gears down. We're all good. Easy now. I said I'd do a nice landing. Get it under control. Nice. Okay. I can live with that. Let's not crash off to the end of the run. Bit of brakey boost. Bit of brakey. Come on. There we go. Wow. That was exciting. I have to say. That was rather exciting, but that's why, you know, think this could be a really, this could be an interesting airfield.
Yes.
Let's put the brakes on and go backwards. Let's get the mixture off. Well, let's just turn off the fuel. Go on. There we go. Master off. Off. You go away. Off, off. Let's have a look and see who else is coming in before we wander off. That is quite an evil little airfield. So let's recap very quickly before I say goodbye to everybody. So I'd say had they come in here, I wouldn't say there's a go around option. Right? Really shocking at that. So what happened is, now I'm going to, okay, I don't need to explain the Death Valley thing. See the valley up here right ahead of me here, right? I went in here. And that's getting, as you go up here, it gets higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. And you're applying back pressure and you're going slower and slower and slower and you're at the full power and you actually have the nose up quite high. And but you don't, it looks, you've no horizon, you know, to judge. And you're going, and then you stall and you crash into the valley. So that's Death Valley. That's the Death Valley. So I'd say how they approach this is they come around from either side of this valley. Just so we couldn't see it.
Yeah, you have to know the area. I think you have to know where the bloody thing is.
Yeah.
And you have, I think.
So we should have come in like this, right? Nice here, like this, and then we see the airport, and you take a right turn, nice and gently, and there you go.
Yeah. And
you go around. This is also a Death Valley, folks, because guess what? Okay, let's say we want to go around here. Okay, so you're going along. Fine, and you're going to go around, right? What's going to happen is you can't get above those hills, so the only thing you do is pitch up, you full power on, and you'll stall, and you'll crash into the hill. So that's why. So that's brilliant. So, that was interesting. I think everyone will agree with that. I found that really interesting. Yellow Shelf did brilliant flying today. Thank you, Yellow Shelf, for joining us. Thank you to Fred RP, Akai Lad, Copper Hat, Joey Mack, George Angolo, who's new. Great, George. Join us next time. USO, Deep Future, as always. Deep Future is very helpful, as always. Current Clink, thank you so much for choosing the flight plan, as always. Aristocat is doing a go around. He might have the power. Is he going to make it? Yeah, he's made it. Who have I missed out now? Skyhawk, Raptor X, Neza, and what is this? Neza's flying a Eurofighter from the Luftwaffe. And everybody else who was here. The Fireflies, thanks to the Fireflies. I think they kind of left because they can't come in here, you know, they can't land. And everybody else who's gone to bed by now, I'd say. And I'll see you next Sunday at 9 o'clock for sure. Random stream during the week. And I'll get my video out, hopefully, I should think so, Friday. And I'm going to have some sort of a schedule. I'm going to make myself some sort of a schedule and nail it. So guys, do you know what? Deep Future says that was a great flight. Thank you so much. Captain Sickbag, thanks for viewing. Fun Gripper. Catch you soon. Thanks a million, Captain Sickbag. Great name, by the way. BD Short. You can't firewall the engine. You start slowly losing power. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get him. He's saying it's if you add too much power too quickly. So guys, thanks a million. And Colonel Clink?
Yeah.
Nice line.
Absolutely.
And what else? The mugs are on the way. And I'll see you all probably during the week or on Sunday. Have I forgotten anything? I probably missed a few people there because they're flying around. But guys, thanks a million. I hope you have a great week of work. And more madness for next week. So until then, have a good week.
See you later, lads.